Check, mother. Check. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. Now we should be rocking and rolling.
Oi, oi.
Sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's slowly get this all dialed in here now. All right. Fucking game one, boys. Let's go. I got to turn this light down, too.
Big night, game one.
Fucking let's go, boys. Fucking Wild are in the goddamn playoffs. What the fuck?
Right?
This isn't the fucking Wild game.
No. Thank God. That's a scary story. Oh, right when they're about to tilt. Coach Miami going after someone. You don't see that every day. I'm so pumped for playoffs, man.
So what the fuck? Where's our game? Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. Regardless of where our game is, we can use this as a chance to grab the graphic up there. We'll time it up with the graphic from this game. Because this is ESPN, so this doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even know what network you got here.
It's ESPN.
No, but like what service?
Xfinity.
There's got to be the other games cooking.
Yeah, but it said
maybe
on
it's
the
when
thing.
this one finishes, eh?
Well, here, I'll show you. I'll go back to the thing. There we go. Boom! There's our graphic. Now at least when the Wild game does come on, that'll be right. No, what I'm saying is like, here. We'll go over here.
It'll probably start when this one ends, then I would imagine.
So it like says on the fucking thing, it's right now.
Yeah.
So this is now.
Yeah, this
right?
game's got to finish then.
Are they gonna like the NFL? Are they gonna pull us out of the?
I think so. Yeah.
They fucking better pull us out of the Boston.
Yeah, they
game.
should. We should totally know this. Go team.
Yeah, this is irritating as shit.
But it'd be awesome to see the Canes make a run. Big fan of Rod the Bod, probably my favorite coach in the NHL. So go Canes.
Rod the Bod.
Yeah.
That's a dope ass name.
Oh
for a
man,
coach, dude.
he's ripped. He does
Rod the Bod.
Does all the fitness tests with the team. Like he's a guy that straight up works with the team. Like physically does all the tests. It'd be intimidating if you're a player and you know the coach is passing and it's like, okay.
Like watch now playing. I don't even have to pick a channel.
Right.
It even says right there ESPN.
Yeah, it'll slide right into it then.
Those fucks. Dude, it feels like the Minnesota Wild are such a lack of a priority on the national stage.
Always have been. Everything is from Minnesota. I don't really talk about the football team, but like, I don't know. It was so weird to have see the Timberwolves have a run there, and I don't know.
Oh, that's too loud again. That's way too loud. It's weird because is it Eric Stahl used to play for us is on one of these teams, and then Niederreiter's on the other one?
Yeah, Niederreiter just had the puck. Yeah, he plays for Carolina. It's nice to see him doing well.
And then, wait, we traded somebody else to Pittsburgh.
The Stahl brother that we had ended up retiring.
Okay.
He did play in the Olympics this year, but he hasn't played in the NHL. He pretty much hung it up. But he's still got two brothers in the NHL.
And then did we trade, who was it, like Charlie Coyle or something like that? We trade him to the Bruins, or was that Pittsburgh?
Yeah, he's with the Bruins still, yeah. And he's from there, so it's nice to see a guy at least get moved to be
Is
the
Nick
local
Leddy
guy.
playing for the Blues? Did I hear that right?
Yeah. There's another Minnesotan, Falk. So they have a couple mini boys on the team.
Dude, so
look at this. Just getting after it.
Do you know the full story of Nick Leddy?
I know he's from Eden Prairie. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a buddy. My buddy Dusty apparently knows him pretty well. And he got drafted by the Wild, but never even got to put on a jersey because we immediately traded him.
Yeah, we traded his rights. Yep.
He was a lifelong Wild fan. His only dream was to be drafted and play for the Minnesota Wild. He gets his dream, and then before he even gets to fucking put a jersey on, The team trades him.
Yeah.
And apparently he has hated the Minnesota Wild ever since. He beat the shit out of us when he was on the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
We were playing him back then. That's what I'm worried about tonight is Nick Leddy, Minnesota boy, getting revenge on his dream team.
Well, Falk too. Like, I don't know what his Minnesota history is. But as far as how he views Minnesota, but he's a high-end guy and he's physical. I mean, that's what's so exciting about this. I'm just an old school guy, just a toxic male. I want to see the fights and all that kind of stuff, Yeah. I think that's what they call it nowadays.
Toxic masculinity?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a real thing, but go on.
Yeah, right. But neither is toxic femininity. But
right. I heard somebody talking about that today too. I was like, toxic femininity isn't a thing. It doesn't exist. It's just girls being bitches. Stop. Just stop, dude.
Right. There's an ism. But yeah, this is going to be a really physical battle. I'm so jacked. But the fact that both these teams are meeting in the first round, that's kind of sad. Just the way it pairs up. I don't know. They're always switching it. I don't even know how the format works nowadays. But it's going to be a good series. It's going to go deep. It's going to go 7 games. Both teams can score. We looked at the differential. One team, or the Wild, had scored 310 goals. The Blues had scored 311. So it's like a neck and neck. We're one place over them in the standings. So it's really tight. This is as exciting as it gets, and this is the best Wild team we've ever seen. We've never gotten to the playoffs.
Shout out to Marco V. No, I agree, man. And we've talked about this quite a bit, you and I. I've talked about this with other people. It didn't feel like a different team. It didn't feel like it was the best team I had seen, even with fucking, what's his name going off, Kaprizov, until we traded for Marc-Andre Fleury. That's when I knew something was different about the deal. Did you see? I should have loaded up this clip.
Oh, here we go. Shea. There's a mini boy right there.
Did you?
Brady Shea.
Where's he from?
He's a Lakeville boy.
2 things. Did you know, and I don't remember where I heard this, but it was one of those places where it's like, if they're saying it, it has to be true. You know what I mean? They obviously did their fact checking.
Yeah.
And it was something like Minnesota has more ties to NHL players than anywhere else in the world. So it's like,
guys, as far as a proximity or a location,
or they played here at some point, whether it's fucking Shattuck St. Mary, right, doing fucking prep school, or they came here for juniors, or they went to college
one of
here.
our 5 D1 teams,
exactly,
or 6 now that St. Thomas is D1,
or they're literally from here, something like that.
Yeah.
I heard that a long time ago too.
Yeah, it's insane. You see the amount of, you see high school teams that go to the state tournament and there's 5 or 6 Division I guys. It's insane. It really is. It's awesome though. I mean, I'm just a pure hockey fan, so. But I grew up in another location. This doesn't happen.
Well, and you can be in downtown Minneapolis in the middle of the summer partying, and all of a sudden, 45 minutes later, you realize you've been partying with a professional hockey player who's playing for Nashville or San Jose or whatever the fuck.
Right.
And he just happens to be in town.
Yeah, I did one of those where it was it was after midnight. You shouldn't be out and about. And I was standing in line in Holiday and I'm looking. Finally, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Eric Howla. That's so awesome. But yeah, I mean, going out on Lake Minnetonka. At least this one won't have extra overtime here.
Yeah, that's true.
But good for the Canes. Good for the Canes. This is a team that people thought would relocate 3 or 4 years ago.
Which I still think they should. Fuck Carolina. My wife is from there. Fuck that place. Fuck everybody in it.
They have a good football team,
Just
right?
Just kidding, you guys. No, they don't.
No, okay. We tried.
Just kidding. They don't even have a good basketball team. Michael Jordan owns the fucking, is it the Charlotte Hornets? I think. They suck.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably one of the only places that's a worse sports town than here.
Look at this goal. Look at this backhander.
Nasty. Did you see that video of Bill Guerin? Talking to the team about the playoffs?
No.
So the GM is standing in front of the team and he goes, so who knows what this is all about?
Oh, winning or whatever.
What's this all about, boys? Spurgey, what's this about? And he goes, working hard and having fun. And he goes, fuck that. he goes, fuck that. No, it's about fucking winning.
Oh yeah,
It's about fucking winning.
Yeah, Billy G's awesome. His kid played in the North American Hockey League. He just committed. He's going to play Division III at Hamlin.
Where's our Wild game?
But,
God damn it.
Yeah, it should be coming up here. Empty netter, tight angle. Ooh. Nice
Don't
to see
do it.
Niederreiter get
Just
out
burn
there.
the clock.
So many players, like you mentioned.
Yeah, so Niederreiter, we got Coyle on the ice, bunch of Minnesota. There's probably 3 or 4 or 5 guys. Yeah, there's probably 5 guys at least in this game that have ties directly to Minnesota. Come on, quit wasting time.
Svechnikov.
So I got to switch channels over to ESPNU in order for me to get the Wild game. God damn it. That's what it says right there in the top right-hand corner. That pisses me right off. That pisses me right the fuck off. Because this shit does not move quickly. This is a long mistake. Fucking ESPN, man. Why can't they get their shit together?
It's been a weird year just with like NHL hockey being on.
Where is ESPNU?
There it
I
is,
don't
right
even
there,
see it.
Bally.
That's Bally. That I don't have the graphic up for that one. I did it for fucking ESPN. So where's ESPNU? Oh, fucks. Fine, we'll go to Bally's. I'm gonna have to move the graphic around. Not gonna have that nice, tight, compact box up there. I think it's gonna be that elongated strip along the bottom. At least the game hasn't started yet.
How about that for a name?
John DeCosmaker.
Oh my lord. Oh.
What do you do for a living? I make fucking causes, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I think we can go back to ESPN's. I can now safely say we can go back to ESPN. There's less than 2 minutes left in that other game. And they're still on the.
So I talked about how physical it's going to be, and they let a lot of stuff go in the playoffs. So hopefully we can see a tilt. It'd be nice to see a fight.
Might
I
even
feel like
get a
we're always going
Donnybrook.
to see one with Foligno.
I just want to see the Minnesota Wild in a full-on Donnybrook.
Well, with our head coach, I wouldn't put it past him. That guy's got so much fire. Oh my lord.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that, Luca. Thank you, buddy. Shout out to Luca Lettergrass. In chat says, strange that guys are old enough to be lifelong Wild fans. That is true.
Oh my
That does
gosh, I
feel
never
weird.
thought about that. That feels really weird.
It is a strange deal, ain't it?
Doesn't make you feel young.
And even if they're not like born after the Wild were here, they could still be born a few years before the Wild got here,
Right.
and they're still technically a lifelong fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of depressing thinking about that at the same time, because the only run we had was like right off the get-go with Lemaire, with some of those defensive teams that were, I don't know. I mean, some people would consider it boring. I guess depends.
Yeah, we did
on,
it twice, right? We made it to the Western Conference Final twice, right?
it could only be once. One of your boys probably knows. But yeah, I mean, it's there's been nothing eventful. I mean, when was the last time we got to the first round? That's the scariest statistic I remember hearing. I feel like that's been a while.
Yeah, I don't want to get started on that one. Are we gonna get a Donnybrook? I love that word. It's my favorite hockey word, Donnybrook. I fucking love it, dude.
Gonna have a lot of that in the Blues
There's
game.
6.1 seconds left. The game is over. It's 5-1 Carolina.
It's been like a basketball game.
They
eh?
should have just pulled out of this game and went to the Wild game already.
Yeah.
Look, the
They're
puck just
probably
dropped
going
in the
to try
Wild
and get
game.
us to buy something before they play him on the Wild game. What do you think?
You think they'll go to a commercial first?
Oh, man. Who knows nowadays?
Like, why are you even still on this?
There he is, Rod the Bod. What a legend. 5-1.
Yeah, this is stupid. Don't worry, guys. There's 6 seconds left, and then they're gonna switch it to the correct game for us. But yeah, we're gonna hang out. Fucking use the graphic when it finally pops up. For Christ's sake, I wish I could just grab it and move it over to the right side and hover it over this one.
Right.
What ESPN is an absolute tragedy for sports coverage. Again, the game's over. It's 5-1.
Right.
You're planning on going to the Wild game. You let the puck drop over there so we can watch 6 seconds. 6 seconds of a game that's over. NFL on Fox would have been pulled out. Like trying to avoid getting her pregnant. That's how fast they would have pulled out of this game. There you go. Okay, now let's go to the Wild game.
Ball game.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for dropping in. I don't know if you guys are watching on Twitch or on YouTube, but drop a comment. Hang out with us. Talk some shit. See what happens.
El Nino.
Got to go to commercial first.
No way. They're not going to try and get us to buy anything?
Oh, we're right into it. There we go.
Look at this already. Get some.
Thanks, sweet baby Jesus. So we took a little guess beforehand. I said you have to start Marc-Andre Fleury. You said you thought they were going to start Talbot. Let's find out who they got in net. Because I didn't look. I didn't want to spoil it.
First playoff game.
What do you think's a better nickname for him? Should we call him Dollar Bill Kirill? Or is he Kirill the Thrill?
Yeah, I think they call him just Kirill the Thrill. He did get paid. He did get paid though.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Dollar Bill. Wow, we fucking set a franchise record for points?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the best. Delarier is already circling around, just chirping players. I love that guy. He's so awesome. Oh, was that behind the play?
Oh, I knew I had something fucked up. Hold on.
I saw Delarier run that guy behind the net. Oh my gosh. Did you ever watch the show back in the day on Fox Sports Science? They would break down like a pitch from like a 90-mile-an-hour pitch, and they would explain it. But one time they did the hockey hit, and like a 180-pound guy skating like 18 miles an hour and throwing his weight into the boards is like 1,500 pounds of pressure or 1,200 pounds of pressure or something like that. They broke it down, and it's
now
like,
imagine a 6'4", 240 guy doing it to you.
Delarier chirping you while he's hitting you. It's just like, oh my gosh, get your head up. Not fun. So already a peeper here. How about it?
And apparently the Wild power play has not been good at the end of the season here. So we'll see if we can turn it around. Shoot that puck. I feel like we got to get on the board early. I feel like the longer this stays a tight game, the bigger the advantage goes to St. Louis.
I'm thinking it might be turnover. Money.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. Normally I'm wrong, but I think it's gonna be a tight one. I really do. Like, I keep talking about the physical play. I'm not trying to sound like a meathead,
no.
but
yeah.
I feel like it would be a tight one here tonight.
I mean, I like a tight one as much as the next guy.
Ooh. Oh my word.
Oh.
He ran out of space, went to his backhand.
I just hope it's not low scoring. I just don't want to see like a 1-0 game.
Right. Oh my, look at that.
I feel like we got to get on the board here.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch.
Get back. Nice stick. No. Really? I did not think it's a penalty.
They're calling him for that.
He had his stick.
They're giving him a penalty shot?
Hey,
wow.
Good call on the start.
It was Fleury, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think you gotta go Fleury, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. When you said
so
it,
what
it
did
made
they call
sense.
him for?
They got him for a hook, but it looked like he just had his stick. Like, that's a good stick play. He got back. He never hit his body.
Right. He grabbed his stick from the inside. That's a good play.
Where's the bench boss? He ain't smiling. No!
Yeah, they're giving him the shot on this. Nothing. Suck it, nerd. Yeah!
So
nice.
I wonder if there's ever been a playoff game in NHL history where the first shot is on a penalty shot. Maybe I'm an idiot for bringing this up. Think about that. Because I don't think they had a shot yet. I think the shots were 3-0. I mean, we're still on the peeper here.
You might be right, dude. That would be the first shot right there, right?
Where's the stat guy? I mean, there's no way they'll miss it. I wouldn't think that they would miss this stat. I don't know. You were chirping ESPN earlier. I wasn't. I'm just kidding.
Luca fucking is correcting me, saying nerd. What did I say wrong? What did I say?
Oh, I don't know. I probably said
something. I said something about nerd. I use nerd a lot. Oh, man, I don't like it. Get it out of our end. Did he really just push that back to the goalie? Do you know how fucking dangerous that is?
He couldn't get it into the corner.
Fight! Fight! My wife would be down here. If my wife was watching it, she'd be like, kick him in the throat!
Just rips his helmet right off.
Well, looks like there's penalties going around.
That's a big boy.
What do you think they're going to get him on? 2 for roughing and 2 for instigating?
They'll get both. I think it'll be in coincidentals. I don't even know if it'll affect play.
Oh, I see why he's a little chirped up.
I mean, Dumba didn't have time to get it into the corner. He ate that check. I mean, but obviously, Foligno's out there. He's going to give you a... That's a beautiful hit. The puck's right there. That's a great hit. You got to take advantage of guys when it's in the playoffs.
Yeah, which one of these is my replay? Is it this one? There we go. When we get something good, we'll pop on the replay for you guys, for sure. Oh, I got to make sure the stat or the scene switcher's up. Hold on.
No way.
Just us for roughing?
No way. This is just not got it. And this has a bad feeling to it. Oh.
So they didn't get him for instigating. They just got us for the roughing?
Yeah. I'm such a homer. I don't know why I thought it would have been in coincidentals. That was a clean hit. That was a good hit.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
I like the idea of getting in. If you're going to rip someone's helmet off, I'd rip Tarasenko's off, getting that guy's head early.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a monster, dude. Yeah, and I don't like St. Louis as much now that they've won the Stanley Cup. Like, I used to like the idea of playing St. Louis because they were always that team that couldn't like get over the hump. But now they're full of champions, and I don't want anything to do with that, dude. Like, especially on the power play, man.
I want to see new teams win if it's not us, you know. I want to see new teams win it. I don't want to see the same teams. We've dealt with that a lot in the NHL with Chicago and Tampa.
Yeah, basketball's like that a lot, too.
Basketball's the worst.
Yeah, it really is. It used to be baseball, but now it's definitely basketball.
Nice.
Nice clear. Get it out of there.
But yeah, already 2 penalties, 5 minutes in, so not a lot of the your penalty killers have been out there, so we haven't really had like a full rotation of our normal lines. See which team plays, how deep they go into their forwards. We'll see much of the fourth line play. I'd imagine both teams are just going to run it if there's going to be penalties.
Yeah, it'll be interesting too, because like you were talking about the normal lines. I was listening to what's his fuck, and I don't think we have the same typical combinations too. And he's like, I'm not even 100% certain on what some of those line combinations are going to be. We might decide in game,
right?
And so. Yeah, this will affect that too, because you're not even getting those minutes.
Those pads are loud.
It's the same for them too. Man. 91%.
16 shutouts just in the playoffs. Three cups. Unreal.
That really is incredible, dude.
Oh,
That's no joke right there. Ooh. Come on, we got to get that puck out of there, man. Come on. This is it for them. Just get the save and clear it, and this is over. Come on. No.
man. That was wild, just how Fleury ended up in no man's land there. Even after the shot, he kind of dived into the right corner, but that was wild.
You're going to have to play this for him. Damn it. All right, here's the replay.
Yeah, he was trying to get across.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, dude. That's depressing. I don't like it. I don't like the Wild from behind. Even though we've made a lot of comebacks, I just don't like it. We needed to get off to a hot start.
Oh, jeez.
So we got home ice through the whole thing.
Yeah. Ooh. That hit the official. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really worried
This
about the
isn't
Nick
good.
Leddy thing.
Ooh.
The Nick Leddy thing really
Oh.
bothers me. I'm really worried about the fact that they grabbed him.
No flybys. No flybys. Even the skill guys are throwing their weight around. I love it. Oh, nice.
That's a nice steal. You're going to get a shift change?
Uh-oh. Delorier's on the wall. Everyone's like, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No.
Oh, is it really on them?
Delorier looks so scary.
All right. All right, we're even back up. Now we can get there.
Man, I don't like all the special teams, man. I like that flow. I like that flow. But we knew it would be physical. We're already seeing it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, man. Yeah, we do. We definitely need this fucking this power play. That's some lovely CBD.
Yeah. It's awesome. You can just get it at the tobacco shop.
It is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this high-level cigar smoking right here. Look at this perfect ash I got.
Smells fantastic.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No, I'm good.
I thought I remembered that from last time. You said I'm not a big cigar smoker.
I do sometimes in the right setting, but when you know, I smoke way too many cigarettes, you add it up and it's just
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people actually. Like if you smoke cigars, if you smoke cigarettes, guys who smoke cigarettes, they like they'll sit down and have a cigar or two with me, and whether it's one or two,
right?
They'll be like, "Man, that shit had me fucked up the next day, dude." And it's really.
Yeah, I've been there many
times.
It's
got to be a combo, like you're caking your lungs too much or something.
I don't know. I'm kind of soft though, but I'm not gonna lie. Every now and then I'll get the nubs, but my stepdad smokes them, so I do with him just because it's like a way to unite, which is nice, but.
Yeah, the nubs are pretty good. I haven't had one in a long time. Yeah, there he is, Eden Prairie High School. That's Dusty's boy, technically.
His cousin owns the brewery in Mound. It's actually a pretty good brewery, Black Channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right on Lake Minnetonka. Perfect spot for a brewery.
Nice. Out in Mound?
Yeah.
That's where Kevin Sorbo is from.
Yeah. Well, you big Hercules guy? Or
yeah,
what?
Dude, I love that show, bro.
Yeah. He's in some movies.
Dude, that was like
very outspoken nowadays.
You guys realize, I hope you all realize that Hercules and Xena was the original MCU. Like, they were multiple shows existing on Fox doing crossovers.
Right. Yeah.
Crossovers, bro.
Yeah.
Xena was a spin-off of Hercules, and then Hercules eventually came and did a crossover back into Xena when it became the more popular show.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of funny just because, like, in Mound, people have, like, there's a Sorbo Park, and, like, he's said some things that people aren't quite pleased with.
Yeah, because he's like a hardline right-winger, right?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Right. I mean, he said some dumb shit, but every now and then, just like
everybody
anybody,
says dumb shit.
There's a lot of nuance, too, like some of the stuff that he says, might be somewhat truthful.
Everybody says dumb shit. Dude, do you know how much dumb shit Elon Omar says on a regular basis? She'll never be held accountable for that shit.
I mean, but that's the thing, too. It's like all of them do. They just do. There's never been one that doesn't.
There's so much Russian rhetoric that is now obviously Russian rhetoric that's been going around the last 4 years in America.
Right.
And everybody who knows it, but was also, so like basically anybody over the last 4 years who's been running their mouth about Nazis. No, about Nazis, about fucking racists and white supremacy. That's all Russian rhetoric. That's all Russian propaganda that they're putting out to do their war in Ukraine, right? My point is there's a group of people who've been saying that for the last 4 or 5 years, and now they're realizing that that's the whole time that's been Russian propaganda. Not only have they gotten silent and stopped talking about it, which is good, but they're like not willing to admit that it was Russihan rhetoric. They're just like, they're just suddenly not chirping about it. It cracks me up. Dude, I don't know why, but when I hang out with you, dude, I start talking more hockey lingo, fucking chirping.
Oh no, it's just one of those things.
Fucking Donniebrooks. I want to see a Donnybrook so bad, dude.
No, the hockey lingo is great. I don't know. I feel like it keeps me young. Working for a junior hockey team for 13 years, you just hanging out with 19, 20-year-olds on buses driving around the Midwest. Sometimes it's sad, some of the things I say and how I come off. Like asking a girl to bet when I was single, like sauce me or digits. Like there wasn't a single girl that didn't think that was just a weird way to ask for something.
Sauce me or digits?
Yeah. But it always worked, You get them laughing that quick, it's like, geez.
That's amazing.
Need all the help I can get.
I've never even heard that one, dude.
And just hockey players, you always hear it. They're like the funnest guys, I mean,
oh yeah.
The joke is like they're the gayest straight guys because it's like, yeah, it's just all about the boys and unity and I don't know, but
and hazing is quite gay.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of hazing in hockey.
Yeah,
I think it's the purest. I think it's the purest sport left. Like it's the least commercialized of them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're right, man. I was like the helmet advertisement. Each team gets one advertisement, and that has been hard for me to adjust to. And it's just like, I don't know. Eventually, it'll all be just one advertisement, but
and it's just like it's the purest sport, meaning like it's maintained its own culture,
right,
in a very pure way, unlike football and baseball.
Right,
and,
dude. Look at
basketball.
these two teams. Both these coaches are old school guys that fought like back in the 80s. And look at their teams. They're just super physical. Looks like finally we're back to 5-on-5 here.
We didn't get the peeper. I don't like it, boys. It's not looking good, boys. The Wild have a bad habit of starting the playoffs. And actually, almost all Minnesota sports teams in a series, so the Wild, the Twins, the fucking Timberwolves, we have a bad habit of starting off series like in low gear.
Yeah.
We had a really, really bad habit of this.
That's just our style. That's why we're flyover country. Like you said, the Wild get no love. Like, you listen to hockey podcasts, and it's been so funny because, like, over the last 5 years, they're always apologizing. Like, we're sorry, Minnesota, but, like, you guys have a boring team. Like, you're not that fun to watch. You know what I mean? And, like, all those people are honest now, and they're like, holy shit, look at this fucking team now. Like, it's just not what it was. Like, Parise and Suter, like, I understand. Those days are over. Right. It's nice to have those days behind us.
Right.
Yeah. But I just like every other kid in Minnesota. Like, I remember the day that they signed. They signed that contract. I was like, we're bringing a cup home, and it's like, yeah, that was a good thing to say. That didn't turn out too well.
Yeah, no, I remember it too, dude. I thought it was insane. I was so excited. I was like, guaranteed Stanley Cup for the Wild within the next 3 years.
Right.
Like, you don't make moves like this unless blah, blah. Dude, I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, man. It is fucking bad, dude.
It's just like everything I ever say.
Yeah, Luca in chat says, Minnesota sports teams make me drink too much. Dude, Minnesota sports teams
That's true.
is what made me start drinking.
It's just a lose-lose situation. I don't know. I don't even know how I'd react. And I don't mean that in a sense of, like, sometimes like people riot and stuff like that, but just, I don't know. That'd be such a weird feeling of happiness. I mean, I was like 4 years old when the Twinkies won in 91. I was born in 87, so. And no, I don't watch the Lynx. And no, I've never, yeah. But I think they've won a few. Good for them, eh? Someone's got to win something. But other than that, it's been quite a drought. Ooh. Oh, he heard him. F1, take the body. Okay. Oh, I think Letty just got... It couldn't have been Falk. I think Letty just left. You lose your helmet, you got to get off the ice. You're not allowed to play the puck. That's a horrible rule. Let him play. You score a goal without a helmet on, you're the freaking coolest player in the NHL. All right, we got a tilt. What's going on over there? Oh, a Wild player's down. And it wasn't on the camera. Hartman reaching for his face.
Bro, I'm fucking down.
It's the D with the CB in front of it. Yeah, Hartman was laying. He's not the type of guy that'll lay on the ice. Roughing.
2 minutes for roughing?
It was away from the play. The only reason I noticed was from the fans' reaction. And then he face washed him. Yeah, that's. I love the physical play. That is a penalty. You can get away with a lot of stuff like that. I mean, if you can take advantage of a guy like that, this is the time to do it. This is the playoffs.
Shout out to Jim Lilledahl for MVP for carrying this broadcast while I'm over here having a fucking heart attack.
It's all good in the hood.
Oh my God.
Literally.
Well, we're in the hood, but I'm not all good.
Right. Well, we'll get there.
I can't stop coughing.
Loose change. Still loose.
That's insane.
Man, what a big boy. Just hard on the puck. Oh, that ain't getting out. No go.
I can't stop coughing.
What
Jesus
a good
Christ.
play by Fiala. Small spaces, keeping it alive. That's what we do.
My coughing drove all the viewers away.
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. COVID.
Ugh. No, it's not the Rona. Ugh. Come on, boys.
Money. Oh,
Ugh. Sloppy.
oh. Right idea.
Rough. Okay, I'm recovering. There's another one in there if you want one.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
In the brown fridge.
Awesome.
The big black or the silver one, the big black and silver one, that one's a kegerator. I'm eventually going to have beer in there.
Oh, nice.
I got to get to brewing. I got to get that room set up, though. Woo. No, I'm good, bro.
We did that, yeah. Good for Boldy, the young gun, youth movement.
Yep. Wilder 0 for 3 on power plays. So they continue to be atrocious.
Jeez. Got to move that.
Yeah, whatever's going on. And see, this is where I don't know, right? So this is like, I've talked about this quite a bit. I'm glad you're here because, like, there is...
off the back wall.
There is schemes being played here. There's strategy and, like, it's not just about skating fast and playing tough and putting pucks on net. Like, they're playing different formations and cycles and patterns and things like that. That's what I don't know. I don't know the scheme of hockey like I know football.
Right.
What are the Wild running right now? And why is it? What are the Blues running to basically be everywhere at once?
Ooh. It's the game's just going so fast right now. But I mean, it's as far as what so right here, the Wild are trying to break it out. Teams will have different breakouts. And once the puck enters the zone, so right now, the Wild...
Ooh, nice.
Oh, jeez. He's the guy you want it with there. Skyhook.
Here come the Blues on another fucking drive.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. It's weird to see Fleury because he seems so small the way he plays compared to the typical NHL goalie nowadays. Yeah. Oh, shit! He was all alone.
Damn it. Yeah, and so this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's no defense around the goal to help him out. Like, what are the Wild doing? We're running some sort of scheme or whatever you want to say.
Well, each team will have a different forecheck. So when the puck is dumped into one end, depending on how many different guys go in, it could be like a one forward goes in, 2 stay back. It could be a 1-2-1,
right?
A 2-1, that kind of thing. The first forward that goes in always takes the body. Second guy always has the puck. So F1, F2, F3. It doesn't matter if they're a center or a wing. It's just whoever can get to the puck first, right? So F1, first guy is going to play the body. Second guy is going to get the puck. Third guy is going to go to the net. But it's just right now, it's just we haven't. I mean, We've given up a couple of goals, but the shots are pretty even. We haven't had that bad of a period. It's just been so fucking mucky with all these fucking penalties. And it hasn't even, they've been stick infractions. It hasn't been like, a couple of them were like scrums after the play, but other than that big hit that caused the scrum, it hasn't even been that physical. I mean, like I said, most of them were all stick infractions.
Nice steal. Ooh, come on.
And at some point, you just got to shoot the puck. Like you have the puck in between the hash marks. Like, where do you want it? You got to get shots. You already have 12. You haven't made a dent. Keep them.
This is too much razzle dazzle. Just they haven't shot the puck once. I almost said the ball. They haven't shot it once on this whole fucking. Like, dude, what's going on?
Plenty of time. It's just a shitty period.
Ugh. Damn it.
It's just a breakdown down low. Someone's always got to be in front of the net.
I agree, Luca. Luca in chat says fucking trying to be too perfect. Yeah. Just got to put the puck on net. It seems like it really is that simple right now. Dude, other than if we start breaking down schemes, which I know nothing about. If you want to break it down, I'd be fascinated to listen to it.
Oh no,
because you're saying like you got the
special.
1-2-1, you got all that, the F1, F2, F3.
Right, like you could play a trap. Like that's what the Wild would always do. They'd only send one guy in, and then you'd put your two forwards right in front of your defenseman. So you're trying to catch him at neutral ice, but you're giving them their entire zone basically. And then there's other teams like I remember Wisconsin a couple years ago. They wouldn't even send in a forechecker. They'd dump in the puck, and they would wait for you to come to them. So they'd clog up the neutral zone. They'd literally dump the puck in behind the net. D would grab it. They'd go to break out, and they wouldn't go after him until they wouldn't approach him until after the blue line. So it's like, there's so many schemes. Like, how aggressive do you want to play? Like, I don't know. The Blues are always playing pretty aggressive. They play really aggressive on the kill. They have a really good kill. So like, some teams are a little bit more like more passive. They're like really collapsing. So always a guy in the puck. They always try and force it. Where like I explained, where like that Wisconsin college team was more like, hey, you come to us. That's the way Lemaire's teams kind of were. Like we were really defensive and we weren't that pretty. We did well. We'd win games like 2-1, and some people would be like, fuck, man. It's awesome to win, but it's kind of like a Tyson fight. Like a lot of people would prepare for months for a Tyson fight, and he knocks someone out in 18 seconds, and it's like, fuck, dude. I was in the kitchen fucking getting potato chips. I missed it, But this our team now is so much more entertaining than those other teams that have ever had runs. Like this is our best team we've ever had.
This puck handling is amazing. Some of the passes here were amazing, but there's no shots.
Yeah, like you gotta shoot it. Kevin Weeks knows what's up. It kind of
look, they're behind us. They're behind us.
Yeah,
they're now saying on air what we just said in chat. They're trying to be too perfect.
Right.
The passing and puck handling is amazing, but they're not getting enough shots.
We're just a bunch of shitheads.
We're ahead of the curve. They should pay us millions of dollars to be on NBC and ESPN. Right. We're clearly just as good as they are. Luca's our third guy.
And we're progressive and we're allies. Just kidding.
Huge allies.
We're huge allies. But yeah, I don't. That's that point that you guys are making where it's too pretty. Like, hey, that's the thing. I went to my first golfer game in like half a decade, and it's awesome. You're watching these first round draft picks, but like, Lucius, who's like one of the best players in his age group, high end draft pick, first rounder. Like, you see him walk three guys, and then he rips it.
Tripping?
No. He rips it high and wide of the net, but it's like, a lot of times he'd go bar down, but it's a low percentage shot. But because he's so talented, that's what he's doing. To where, honestly, a lot of people think I'm a savage, and it's probably true, but I would rather watch out of 63 Division I teams, or however many they are right now. I love the Alaska Canucks. I love West Point, Army. These teams are getting guys that that are only getting one Division I offer, and they're beating teams. Like I watched the Alaska Canucks beat the Gophers. I know they had a run this year, but it was awesome. There was like 9 Europeans, 10 Europeans on that team. It was wild.
Really?
Yeah, but like I always I don't know. That's the way. That's why I love the game, even if it's not just hockey. It's all about the underdog.
Dude. I think Fleury went down.
Ooh, I almost got through.
It doesn't seem like we're a small team, but
No,
do you
we're
think
a big team?
Do you think that might be factoring in as like we're not tough for playoff hockey? Or maybe are we a soft team?
No, not at all. Not at all. St. Louis is just dictating the pace. It was just a bad period, a couple breakdowns. It's not a big deal.
Ooh.
That was man, Fiala. Whew. That was a dart. Like, I'm happy with this finish in a period. Oh, jeez.
But
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Check.
Like they are out. Dude, that was Shen again. He's had the two biggest bodies in the period.
Oh, come on, get it on net, you fucks. Come on, kick him in the throat.
Playoff hockey. Get some.
Right.
Grab a guy.
Yeah, man, you can ill afford.
That's true. Weeksy knows what's up.
There we go.
The Folinos, the Greenways, the Delariers, they need to come out and dictate the pace in the second period. That's exactly what Dean Evason's going to say. It's not a big deal. Hartman's ticked off. He got face washed in front of the bench. Middleton's not wearing his bucket right now. Like, I'm feeling good about them getting a second period. I don't feel like you could feel this good for being down 2-0.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a kick in the dick, but hey.
Okay. Hey, man, I'll take your word for it, dude. I don't fucking know shit. Should we call somebody?
Sure.
Should we see if we can get somebody on the phone?
An ally?
Yeah. Yeah, an ally. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Looking for allies.
That's exactly what I was going to say out loud with zero sarcasm. Was ally.
Chris Chelios and Mark Messier on a panel with Steve Levy. Wow. Chelios just working on the tan always. Probably has a place right near the beach.
Can you hear that? You guys hear that?
Hi.
Answer. All right. Well, so much for that. I tried extremely hard, put forth maximum effort of one phone call, one time.
Call Joe Rogan.
Oh, I don't think he'll answer. I don't think he'll answer either.
If you could kick it one day, do whatever you want with one comedian, you get the whole day. You do whatever you want. But what comedian do you want to kick it with?
And do they have to do everything I want to do? And are they going to enjoy it?
You got to plan the day. Well, fuck it if they enjoy it. I mean, whatever. But like,
because like Bill Burr, he's like not drinking and smoking cigars anymore.
Right.
So it's like,
well, who would you want to talk
Bert
to?
Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer?
Well,
Birdie Boy for sure.
Hang out with.
Like hang out with. Definitely Birdie
for a
Boy.
whole day. Bert.
Yeah.
No question. Definitely Bert. Because like we're gonna party. We're gonna have a great fucking time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's such a fun crew. I love that guy.
And it would be so easy to plan a day that Bert would be down with.
Right.
Because you just got to do some cool, weird shit.
And include drinks.
Yeah. And then film it.
Right.
So he knows he's getting content. And then he's going to fucking just be at maximum Bert the whole time.
His content is so funny. Did you see where Tom Segura broke his leg?
Oh, yeah. You mean his...
Or he broke like everything. His arm?
He broke his arm, but he tore something in his leg, right? Yeah, blew out his knee or whatever, yeah. Did you hear they've been competing for birthday gifts?
Oh yeah, because he spent money in the dance video or whatever.
Yeah, and then it turned into birthday gifts. Who can buy each other the better birthday? It escalated so fast. Bert bought Tom a professional race car and race car team.
So now he's got to try and top that. Basically, oh my god! But they have the coin.
Like Two Bears
and good
Racing.
for them.
Two Bears Racing is like a real thing. They keep saying it's fake, but it's not. It's becoming real. It's definitely becoming real. I don't think they're going to try to actually win. I mean, they're going to try to win, but
I mean, isn't that like hundreds of thousands of dollars? Mm-hmm. Am I crazy for saying that? Okay, no, right. I don't know how much it costs. Totally,
that's exactly what it is.
I just know those things are fucking expensive. An average car is expensive right now, and it's not a good time to buy, folks. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it can't be, right?
No, it's not a good time.
It's not a good time to buy anything.
No, it's not. Not even a little bit.
Stick to groceries and going to the liquor store and the tobacco shop.
For real, dude.
Oh. Yeah, I'm saving money. Yeah, maybe your money's not going to be any good, kid. It's sorry.
No, I'm just checking on the stream, making sure it's still up. Yep, we're good. All right, rock and roll. All right, we're going to turn that graphic off.
It's just like going back in time hearing ESPN do hockey. It's been fun in that sense.
Yeah.
It really has been, you know. Like watching NHL tonight when I was a young lad.
I feel like ESPN is like MTV.
Yeah.
Like it used to be good.
It's probably the same company.
It used to be good when it was one channel and they actually did what they were like started to do.
Right.
And then eventually there's 4 different versions of the channel. You don't really understand what's on any of them anymore. Like
remember when like what you're talking about when MTV had a lineup of like Daria, Beavis and Butthead, TRL, Real World. Wouldn't you think, or maybe I'm crazy, but wouldn't you think that they got more viewers than they do now where they don't play music? And you know what I mean? Because there used to be like MTV News, like Kurt Lauder would pop up, and Matt Pinfield was my favorite. He'd always like interview the bands, like he interviewed like Rancid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know at times are change, but I don't know. I just feel like they would have got more viewership because MTV was a huge deal, and it isn't anymore. Am I being crazy? I don't know. What
You're not being crazy. No, I think it's legit because like. And it's funny because they originally started off, it was just music, right? And then they started doing TV shows and shit like that. And a lot of people hated that.
Right.
But it did. Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy was originally on MTV.
Oh, okay, yeah. I always liked Daria.
Butthead, I forgot about Daria, but you're right. I think that's also where essentially like the idea of Adult Swim started as well.
Right.
Because I remember, I swear to God, there's a TV show called like Eon Flux or some shit back in the day on MTV as well. It's a super weird fucking show if I remember right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just like anything. It's like the nostalgia from your childhood. Because that was like, I don't know, if you had cable, then you had MTV, and like, I don't know. I always thought that was kind of cool, but those days are long gone.
Yeah.
$1.50 for a gallon. Those days are long behind us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fuck. That inflation shit's fucking wild. Yeah, I don't know what's on MTV anymore either, Luca.
Yeah, it's weird, and I don't know. Every time I watch network television, I get angry just because they're trying to sell me shit. Because nowadays everything's on YouTube. Like I just watch most of my content's on YouTube. You know, just like listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Like I got away from cable, and it's like, I had the full sports package, and it's like it was like $150, $200 a month. It's like I'm spending $3,000 a year. You know what I mean when you think about it. But nowadays, I don't know. Between all the streaming services, you're basically paying what your cable was.
Yeah.
In some, you know what I mean?
No, you are. I
Because
mean,
you got Hulu, fucking you know,
if you try to have them
Netflix.
all.
Yeah, and I don't know, you kind of need them all. And
Yeah,
you know,
Kate and I, we have Hulu for free through our cell phone provider.
nice.
It's like the low one though, so we still have to deal with ads or whatever. Fine.
Are you buying the products?
No, I'm not buying those products. No, I'm not.
Just checking.
But yeah, and then we have one more that we do on rotation, so it'll be like whatever. Hey, let's grab HBO this month. There's a bunch of shit on there we want to watch, or grab Disney Plus or whatever. We put those on, and then we used to have Netflix because my mom shares her code, but now Netflix is cracking down on that. They don't want people sharing the codes anymore.
Right.
Like, okay. We'll see. All right, we're going into the second period. So what do the Wild got to do to adjust and win this game?
Simple game. Just dictate the pace. Dictate the pace. You saw how St. Louis was throwing their weight around. We know we're capable of doing that. It's fun. That's why it was an interesting matchup, because these are the two of the most physical teams in the NHL. Like, I know Nashville's had the most fights, but like as far as the way they play, we talked about the old school coaches like back in the day. Look them up on Hockey DB. Like, both of them were, you know, not the type of guys you wanted to meet in a dark alley. Like, this is the old school hockey. Like, this is what I love about it. You know, they try and remove fighting from the game, and they try and make it more of a skilled game. And I understand the game's different now, you know, without the clutch and grab, and you don't see as many fights. Not nowadays, the fighters have to play, you know, they're not just purely enforcers, you know. But yeah, this is just like an old school matchup. We just need to dictate the pace. We had plenty of shots in the period. You know, the second goal was a D zone breakdown. That'll happen. But yeah, keep it simple. Could have easily had 3 or 4 more shots in that period. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
You know, Brodin has the puck in the slot, and he bumps it out to the right circle.
Well, and both goals that were scored were rebounds, right? They weren't clean shots.
Right.
They were, I mean, you could, I don't know enough about the actual scheme in between everything.
It's not an X and O issue.
It could be not having enough defenders in front of the goal to get that rebound. It could be not having guys in the lanes to disrupt the initial shot. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not even going to pretend I do. But they weren't clean. We're getting our asses kicked. They're running circles around us type shots.
No. And that's a good thing too. Like, it was just a couple of bounces, and it's the NHL. Like, if you make a mistake like that and you leave someone open, you know, they'll shove it down your fucking throat every time, you know. That's the game. St. Louis hasn't had a breakdown in front. They haven't had any of those type of bounces, so. But just the way the period went with them dictating the pace, like Foligno, Delarier, like these guys are going into the locker room with a chip on their shoulder. Like, they're gonna see red in this second period. You know.
Yeah, I
mean, we got fucking dummied.
I feel like the Wild don't have enough characters, like the classic hockey characters with the classic hockey hair and you know what I mean, the mustache and all that shit. Like, we'll see how the facial hair grows out over the playoffs. Probably one of my favorite sports traditions is the playoff beards.
Yeah, I mean, the run of the cups are always so entertaining. But yeah, just, you know, this is a matchup you'd normally see in like the conference finals.
Damn, did you see that stat? The Bruins have been outscored, what did it say, 21-2 by the Hurricanes this season?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Damn.
Good for Rod and the Bod.
That's Rod the Bod?
No. This is a Bruins guy. He's trying to explain himself. Fuck.
He's very good looking.
Fuck, look at Chelios. Like, he's a man rocket. Like, he was on the Olympic teams in the 80s. Like, he's such a good looking guy. I mean, the costume designer just nailed it. That's about as gay as this podcast has ever gotten, I would imagine.
I don't know, man. It's gotten pretty gay.
Yeah.
That is true. Shout out to Luca in chat. Says we've scored a lot of second and third period goals this season. That is true.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I just don't like in the playoffs starting off slow like that. Like, not going to get away with that over and over and over again. And I've said pretty religiously, we got to get better goaltending. And that's why I was so excited to get Marc-Andre Fleury, and he gave up two bad rebounds.
Right.
Like both those goals, he deflected right into a defender. Which
he didn't have much. He didn't have the support he needed. But yeah, I mean, normally he makes those. But I mean, Delarier, Foligno, Greenway, Eriksson Ek, Middleton. These guys are going to come out grinding their teeth. They have to.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. I'm not feeling great about it, though, brother. Being honest with you.
Yeah.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's going to be, you look at anyone's prediction, and it's all going game 6 or game 7.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't look.
Yeah.
So they're showing us some recaps. I didn't watch any of these other games, except I did watch, obviously, the end with you, but I was watching the beginning of the Bruins-Carolina game. Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, fuck Carolina, fuck Florida, fuck Tampa, fuck Phoenix or Arizona or whatever dipshit team it is.
You don't like all the expansion, all the warm climate teams?
No, I think
you hate Wayne Gretzky.
I think if you're below the Mason-Dixon line, you shouldn't have a fucking hockey team.
Yeah.
If you can't naturally have ice, then you shouldn't have a hockey team.
That'd be a small team NHL.
No, you just got to give more teams to states that give a fuck. Like, North Dakota could legitimately pull a fucking hockey team. I think we talked about this last time. There was a dude from Duluth who wanted to get an expansion hockey team, and he showed how, like, the high school hockey tournaments out there outdraw, like, something like the bottom third of NHL teams, which are all in the south part of the United States. Because the NHL just wants to be in those markets, which is fine. I get it. But, like, Duluth could legitimately have its own hockey team.
We were third in attendance this year. That's pretty badass.
That's not surprising. That's not surprising at all to me.
Yeah. No, we've had a good run.
What is surprising is how many times the NHL has offered Milwaukee an expansion team and they continue to turn it down.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, Wisconsin doesn't give a fuck about professional hockey.
Well, the Dirty Desert Dogs, the Coyotes, are playing in the at Arizona State next year. 5,000 seat barn.
Really?
Yeah, they got kicked out of their the Gila Arena. Like, their contract's up. They're out of Glendale. So they'll be like in downtown, but yeah, they're literally playing in a rink.
5,000 people.
5,000 people.
Move them to Duluth, Minnesota.
Right. And everyone playing there is on the Buffalo Special, which is like, that's what they call the league minimum. Because like everyone that plays for the Buffalo, it's like $750K, which, I mean, they're getting plenty to eat, but that's great. But that's the league minimum. So that's the Buffalo Special. So these are everyone there is like a misfit or a guy that's like getting a second chance, you know.
We should start an entire internet campaign that's essentially bullshit, but let's see if we can make it real. Where we start trolling the Coyotes. What'd you call them? The Desert Dogs?
The Dirty Desert Dogs.
The Dirty Desert Dogs.
The Yotes. I watched a lot of their games last year, and my roommates would get mad at me because whenever they'd play a home game and they'd score, I'd do the howl throughout the entire house. Just the howl! And then grow up. But
we should start trolling them online with like multiple videos. Well, I already have some ideas. And it'll be like, we pitch you as the play-by-play guy. Like we basically try to figure out a way that we have the entire organization already here, ready and waiting for them.
Yeah.
They just have to show up to Duluth, Minnesota to play. Yeah,
that Amsoil Arena. Jeez. I bet that seats more than 5. I don't even know. But yeah, for an NHL team to be playing in a rink like that, and the tickets are the same price too. Don't think because you're going to see them in a rink that you're going to get a discount on the ticket, because it's still going to cost you.
Yeah, $100, $150 or whatever.
Yeah, because a lot of fans are upset, but they'll try and keep the few season ticket holders that they have.
All
happy.
800 of them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. Gary Bettman's tried so hard to keep that franchise alive.
It's a terrible idea.
They've really struggled financially.
Vegas,
like they've had so many different owners, and
like Las Vegas might work just because the amount of people that are coming and going out of there.
Yeah, they do it on tourism. Yeah.
LA works because it's 30 million people in that one city alone.
Right.
Like, there's a couple exceptions.
Right.
But I think Tampa and Florida both have a regularly hard time drawing good crowds.
Florida does, but not Tampa. Tampa does just fine. But in the past, they did have trouble. But
I think they're bandwagoners, if I remember right. So, yeah, because they basically... Didn't they win the Cup 2 years in a row, or almost win it 2 in a row or something like that?
Yeah, they won it 2 in a row.
Yeah, so right now they're drawing really well. But as soon as they start missing the playoffs, like their arena goes empty.
Right. Yeah, Florida's had more issues with that.
Yeah.
Just because they're further south. There's just so many like retired people, older people in Florida.
Well, and it's like Tampa's a really passionate sports team or sports town. Ooh. Our audio's off.
Dinner bell. Da-ding.
Tampa's a really passionate sports town, but it's kind of like LA, meaning that they'll support you if you're good, but if you're not good, they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Except for if you're the Bucks. The Bucks drop pretty well there now.
It is weird how certain markets just have that type of feel. Like you hear like fans from Philly, like the Bill Burr when he did the Philly rant. Like, I don't know, I feel that'd be just one of the hardest. Or that, or playing for a team from Canada. Just if you're playing like Toronto or Montreal, you turn the puck over 2 or 3 times and you're like -3, and then there's fucking 50 people outside your bathrooms or outside your locker room stall, and you're just like trying to get your nut cup off, and they're trying to talk to you about your fuck ups, and it's like, Jesus Christ. You go everywhere you go in the city, everyone knows who you are, and like that kind of shit. It's hard to play up in Canada, and like Montreal and Toronto, they're relentless. Players will take less money to go somewhere else.
Well, and that's what I think is interesting, because like they care about hockey so much in Canada, but I mean, think about it. They had the Ottawa Senators,
the
Hartford Whalers, they had
the Quebec Nordiques.
Yep.
They still have the Senators.
Who is Montreal?
Or the Canadians.
Oh yeah, the Canadians. They're still there though.
Yeah. Calgary,
are they still there?
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. The Calgary Flames. They were originally from Atlanta.
Right. Yeah, Atlanta's failed twice, and they're never going to get a fucking NHL team. Yeah, because they had the
Thrashers too, right?
Yeah.
And then the Thrashers moved where?
They became the Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah,
the namesake came back. Yeah,
that's the thing. And they had the Winnipeg Jets. The Winnipeg Jets moved to Arizona and became the Coyotes.
Yep.
And then the Thrashers failed again and went back to Winnipeg. Where
yeah, it's a weird deal. Atlanta has an ECHL team, the Gladiators. I had a buddy play there.
Ooh.
That would be like AA if it was compared to baseball. Like Nathan Walker, one of the players for St. Louis. He's the only Australian-born player in the NHL. Like, he's legit Australian.
Wow.
Aussie. Yeah.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
I'm cool with...
He was playing in the ECHL, though. Imagine that. He played... I don't think he played a full season, but the ECHL, you make $600 a week.
That's not bad. About that. That's not bad money.
Fuck.
To go do what you love?
Yeah. But still, then to go all the way to the NHL and then be getting a Buffalo special at $750K.
You think that's a paycheck? You think that's a payday?
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Going
yeah.
from that to that, you don't
Prime
even
rib,
realize
boys.
you're still
Prime rib. Yeah.
That's still nothing. But $750,000 a year, man. You do that for 2 years. That's $1.5 million.
Right.
Even if for some goddamn reason you spend $250,000 of that each year, so you only have $1 million.
Well, the thing that sucks is the government. That's why you want to be in one of those like income tax free states or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you're in Canada, you're just getting raped.
Yeah,
I mean, you're just getting pounded. No lube.
No, that's true.
It's sad.
Yeah,
and like if
sucks.
you're in California, like say you play for the Anaheim Ducks or the LA Kings, like you don't get that much of your $750, bro.
So
I think you're gonna get half
Toronto
of it.
won 5-0. Carolina won 5-1. LA is up 1-0 over Edmonton right now. Oh yeah, that was another one we forgot about. Edmonton Oilers. And that's what I'm saying. It's like if you want to fucking fix the NHL, first of all, fire the guy who makes the schedule. First and foremost, fire that fucking idiot.
Tell him to stagger the fucking regular season games. Every goddamn game starts at 6, and every game's on intermission at the same goddamn time.
I just want to know why. I want to know why games that are West Coast teams started before us. That's what I want to know. Like, why is a Midwest matchup between the Blues and Wild, two central teams, why is our game starting at 8:30 at night?
Right.
And then why is our games 5, 6, and 7 at 11 a.m. on weekdays? You fucking clowns.
Right.
It's stupid, dude. Because usually they start us at these 8:30, 9 o'clock slots because their excuse is, well, it's a West Coast game and those guys got to get off work.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, if they want to go to the game or watch the game, if it's that important, they'll get off early or take the day off.
Right.
That's what people do.
Yeah.
But at least it makes sense. Whether you agree with it or not, it makes sense.
Yeah.
This makes no fucking sense. Why are we starting a game in the Midwest, in Minneapolis, St. Paul, at 8:30 at night?
Yeah,
This game should have started 2 hours ago.
Right, it should be over by now.
Like we should
be celebrating game one win.
It should actually be wrapping up now.
Yeah.
Instead, we're just starting the fucking second period. All right, well, fucking Blues won that face-off again. Dude, I've been watching so many sports, like literally because the Timberwolves are just in the playoffs, and then the Wild are making this run.
The Wolves are out?
Yeah, the Wolves lost. Yeah, they got pushed out. And then obviously baseball season just started, and then also the fucking NFL draft just happened, dude. I'm literally sitting here like watching and talking about sports with people, like interchanging the lingo between the sports now so much it makes me sound like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And I heard another dude do it. He's a professional athlete.
Right.
And he's talking about the Timberwolves, and he goes, yeah, and the way they push the ball up and down the field.
Right.
I was like, I'm not alone.
Right.
I'm not alone. Because you start watching all of them that much, you'll just start fucking sounding like an idiot.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll be like, Kaprizov is a heck of a ball player. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's the ball. They rip one over overtime. That's fucking ball game either way. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, But yeah, like I say face off, and I'm like, wait, is that hockey? Yeah, that's hockey. Right. Yeah, I said it the other day. I was talking to somebody about basketball, and I said something, and they looked at me like, what? And I think that's what I said. I said, the fucking Timberwolves can't even win a face-off. And they looked at me like, what? And I went, tip-off, tip-off. Oh. See, that was a good rebound. If you're going to flick it out like that, you got to... And that's why I'm surprised at those 2 goals in that first period is, like, they were bad rebounds. Like, I understand maybe it's bad luck, But maybe it's scheme too. We didn't have
maybe.
any players in position to get those rebounds. They went directly to St. Louis Blues players.
I don't remember that hit by Boldy. Damn.
Damn. Getting face washed. Yeah, Luca. So games 5 and 6 are next Tuesday and Thursday, respectively, at 11 a.m. Like, literally. So this is what I don't understand. This is what I'm saying, right? On the West Coast, they schedule games at like 9 o'clock. I've even seen 10 o'clock games. Right? Because it's our time zone where it's 10 o'clock, meaning in California it's 8 o'clock or whatever. Their logic for it is, well, people have to get off work, which is at 5 or 6. They need a couple hours to get home, get their shit together, and get to the game.
Right.
These are regular season games.
Mm-hmm.
But playoff games, you're willing to schedule at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday and a Thursday.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
This is, and if I remember right, I read an article a while back. All the NHL scheduling is still done by one guy, and he's like 80 years old.
Just like Joe Biden up there.
You guys in chat, fact check that. Look that up. I swear to God, you should be able to find it pretty easy. Google like NHL scheduler, one guy, 80 years old, something like that, and I bet you it'll pop up because I'm not making this up.
Right.
It's the most ass backwards, dipshit scheduling I've ever seen, and the NBA's not much better, like the way they do it, but hockey is absolutely the fucking worst. I feel like baseball gets it. Like baseball gets it. You know what I mean? Regular season games. Who gives a fuck? Put it on a Tuesday at noon.
Right.
If people want to go, they'll take the damn day off work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a fucking beautiful day. We're playing baseball.
Do. Yeah.
We're playing fucking baseball.
I mean, there hasn't been one good day at the ball field. There hasn't been one good day at the ball field yet. It's horrible.
Oh, this year you're saying for the Twinkies?
Yeah. Like that's just.
Yeah, it's been a weird spring so far. Today was kind of nice, which is kind of weird all by itself too.
Well, this week it'll get better, which is nice. I think starting tomorrow, actually.
See, and it just seems like we're just getting bad shots, just shitty, low-quality shots. There's a good shot. That didn't happen. See, and then they're just forcing it into that corner. What are they doing pinching it there?
They're just keeping us on the outside. He's just trying to get possession.
Man. Being a Minnesota sports fan it's tough, man. Who's the good luck charm we're missing tonight? Like, who's the fan that forgot to fucking...
Oh, fuck. Where do you want it? Here. Oh, body's in front. Loose. Oh. Another loose change situation. That thing was just sitting there.
Whoever's in front of the fucking goalie right now, he is exhausted. He could barely get off the ice. Who's that, number 14?
This is our bruiser line right here. Foligno,
14,
Eck, Greenway.
Erickson, Eck. Okay, that's who that guy is. That guy he fell on the ice. He's so fucking tired he can barely get up.
Yeah, we had like 50 seconds of zone time right there. That's more than a shift. There's Letty.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, Nick Leddy is like the poison pill for the Minnesota Wild, dude. He hates us so much, dude. It's kind of sad, dude. All right, here's a replay for you guys. Oh, so many close calls. It's a good game, though.
Yeah. Almost halfway through here. We've had some good zone time here. Oh, here.
Oh. 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 I feel like their goaltender is overachieving as well. I don't remember them being this good at stopping goals. Is he hot going into this?
Well, it's not even Binnington, the guy that was when they won the Stanley Cup. I don't know if he's hurt or if he's just the number 2 tonight, but it's Ville Husso.
Oh, man. Come on, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Get it out of there. Oh. What is going on?
Oh, that was a big hit in the corner.
Was it?
Yeah.
I missed that one. I wish there was a way we could pump in the crowd audio. Like if I could somehow isolate.
Oh shit, we just got one. That's a dumb. That's just a dumb play. Fuck yeah, Delorier wants some. Why have we not seen Delorier out there in a regular shift? Get him out there. That's how we get momentum. And that was just a. Oh, they got Parayko too. Okay, so he slashed him for a reason.
So that's coincidental minors. Those are basically offsetting, but they'll go 4-4, right? 4-on-4 for this.
I would imagine, yeah, because it was 2 separate instances.
That always confuses me too. How they decide.
Yeah, it's the ref's call a lot of times.
Whether you go 4-4 or stay 5-5, but
a lot of times after the play it'll be 5-on-5, and if it's during the play it'll be 4-on-4. But
and that's up to the ref.
The official, I believe, yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I mean, I don't even know if
that would make sense.
If it's after the whistle, then it's probably always. I don't know though. Actually, it should be the ref's call because I've seen it go both ways. They were both wrapped up. Parayko, when he was getting scouted, he was he wasn't playing in the highest league, so guys wouldn't wear their logos and then try and like sneak in because they didn't want to know who was taking them, type deal.
Oh, really?
But
all right, well, here we are, 4-on-4. We got fucking.
Oh, okay, cool. Open space should benefit us.
It is interesting how this can dramatically change the game. Like, technically, it's still even, right? Nobody actually has a man advantage here, but the extra space on the ice can drastically change how this goes for either team. It's pretty amazing because no other sport does this. Yeah. No other sport requires you to take one of your players off the deal.
Right. I love it. Like the 3-on-3 overtime's awesome. Like I hate shootouts. I wish they'd do it like 8 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that. Extend it a little bit. I just don't like games ending in shootouts. And obviously I don't want to fucking tie. Oh, jeez.
That was fucking crazy. They both could have got seriously hurt, dude. All right, here we go.
Oh shit! Nice play,
that would. Come on, Caprice.
Oh, you kind of forced it.
Yeah.
Just curl back into the corner, bro. You got plenty of time. Right? Yeah. They're regrouping, recoiling, resetting.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Oof.
He did get a piece of it. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Come on.
He's so tired.
Yeah, dude, I could see that when he went down few plays ago. Like it took him an eternity to just get up off the ice. Couple seconds left. Oh. All right, both teams back at full strength. What do we got, baby? Are we getting back there? Oh, shit. Man, the Wild better do something, dude, or I'm going to fucking start losing faith. It's been 30 minutes, and we haven't scored a goal.
I'm not a big go-to-the-sporting event kind of guy. I'm a grown man. Obviously, I like going to the ball game. getting a Coke, having a hot dog.
Yeah.
But like nothing beats it like doing it in this environment. But the idea of spending $500,000 to go down to watch the Wild lose in a playoff game, like I'm not willing to take that hit.
Sounds heartbreaking.
You know,
I got
a
buddy who has season tickets, and I'll go. Like, especially if he's like, Jared, let's go. Come on. You know, I'll be like, all right, fuck it, let's go. But dude, even then, it's still like, fuck, dude. I know how much those beers are. Those beers are $11 a piece.
Right.
And I know how I drink.
There's 17 bones at Toronto Blue Jays games.
They're probably more during Wild playoff games.
Yeah, they're
probably $14, $15 with inflation.
Well, we gotta fucking pay for
and I'm like, dude, and I know how I drink, dude. You know what I mean, bro? Like, It's one of those deals where it's like, man, even if somebody gave me a free ticket, I'm still drinking close to $100 in beer.
Right.
It's just too easy.
Yeah,
it's just at $12 a piece, $15 a piece, whatever they are. It's not looking good, man. We gotta get our shit together. And I don't understand enough about the game to make suggestive corrections like I would with football, right?
Oh, you don't need to. It's just a simple game. We just got to dictate the pace. We're getting the shots. We've had a couple of bad bounces. We got to start checking more. Yeah, we need to play the body more. Like I want to see Delarier out on the ice more. I want to see Foligno be a little bit meaner. You know,
Luka, I'm not exaggerating. I'll spend $100 on beer at a Wild game. I'll spend $100 on beer without blinking, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not joking, Luka.
Well, like I'm a lightweight. I don't really drink, but like, how many beers does it take you to get going? You're at a Blue Jays game. You spend $60 on 3 beers, and you might not even be buzzed yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Although they are like giant beers or whatever.
They're big, but they're usually light. You know, it's not like you're drinking Surly Furious.
Probably fucking 3.2. Yeah, it ain't. Oh yeah, nowadays with an IPA, one of those, holy heavens, I wouldn't be able to drive home.
Dude, someday though, I do want to get this whole podcast to the point where it's like I'll go to certain games and I'll live stream from the game. I think that'd be cool as fuck to do too.
Oh yeah.
It'll just me be bitching about beer prices the whole time.
Gotta pay for the stars. That's why I like just minor league event. You know, like I wish we had a minor pro team. You know, we lost our junior team where you could go to a Magicians game and, you know, see players that are getting drafted into the NHL or playing Division I hockey and get a beer for $6 fucking.
Yeah.
Get a Surly for fucking 6 bones.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is, man. But like my athletic eye, even though I don't know shit about hockey, I can just see it. They're just everywhere. They know where we're going. Like whatever scheme, whatever plays we're trying to run, they know what they are, and they're just all over us.
Fuck yeah.
Well, looks like we got a peeper.
Money in the bank.
That's what you called it before, right? A peeper?
Yeah, it's just weird with
I love it.
We were talking about I said one time on a broadcast I was working for Prep 45. And I didn't do this on purpose. Like I'm just trying to find different ways to explain like we dealt with in the first period where there was like 5 penalties but nothing happened. And I said that's a good looking. They have it was Elk River and they went to state that year and I was like they have a really good looking PP. And my buddy that's doing color just starts laughing. And Wags was laughing for like 5 minutes of the period. He couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's got a good...
See, that's what I don't like. How are they getting breakaways when they're shorthanded? Oh, dude, I can't do it. I'm starting to lose it, bro.
We got our guys out there. Our top guys, first power play unit. They're fresh right now. We got a minute 40. Hopefully we can make something happen here. This is it. If we go into the intermission down 1, you're still feeling good. I mean, I'm still feeling good if we finish this down 2-0. It's just going to be
stop
that much
the bleeding.
Yeah, it's just going to motivate. I don't know why Foligno. If I haven't even watched that many games, but Foligno's always the one that's the most noticeable on the ice, and let's just say he's not the most skilled. That's for damn sure.
Oh. I got another clear. All right, you can just hear the Minnesota sports fan in my voice right now. Just the meltdown. You can hear it brewing. Come on, shoot
Eck
the fucking
in the
puck.
slot. Oh,
It's a nice save. Nice deflection. There's so many unique words in hockey too. Like they regularly use the word carom.
oh yeah. I mean, anything. I mean, it's Doc Emmerich perfected it, but
Yeah, Docker. Oh,
there's so many different ways to explain, the puck and the movement.
I forgot our graphic. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, guys. Remind me in chat.
Like
if I don't have
Foligno
that
just got
graphic.
dropped in the corner. Let's see if that'll wake him up.
Looks like he's a little.
He just
sleepy.
knocked his stick right out of his hand, so he ain't smiling. You want him in front of the net too. He's so hard to move. Jesus Christ. The Mack truck.
Yeah, that's just a size thing, right?
I mean, pretty much that and leverage. Like you see the guys that are able to protect the puck that are bigger, they just kind of turn their body.
It's just basically like boxing people out like basketball, right?
Yeah, like right there, he just kind of turned his back. It sounds weird, but oh shit, that's Foligno. It sounds weird to say, but you kind of get low and you stick your ass out.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is kind of that simple too. Like there's some nuances you got to learn, but it really is kind of that simple. Yeah, you just get low and stick your ass out.
Looking better, feeling good about it. Like we're working now, we're looking towards those type of plays in front of the net where you do get the bounce.
Is that where it starts adding up?
I mean, fuck, it's one positive.
I mean,
we're getting the puck around the net. They keep taking dumb penalties too.
Yeah,
like the shit in front of the bench where the guy face washed Hartman and pulled his head back or whatever, and then that penalty where it was just some bullshit in front of the door. Like their coach Berube's gonna be pissed about that.
Well, and that's the thing I'm noticing is it's not even like the Blues are playing very well. They're just owning us. Like they're taking stupid penalties and we can't even capitalize on them.
Yeah. It's frustrating. It really is. I mean, the power play is such an important part of the playoffs. Like none of the teams that advance, and whenever you see the teams that do come in and you think they're going to do well and you look at the special teams numbers, there's always something that doesn't add up. It's such a big part of the game because, like we mentioned earlier, things are a lot more physical, and they still let more things go. But, if we were watching the same game in 2004, like, there'd be 4 less penalties. You know what I mean? That penalty shot never would have fucking happened. Right. Hartman, that never would have been a penalty. The riffraff in front of the bench right there, that was in the power play. And I understand why they changed the game, but...
What a dumbass line, but whatever. Go Wild. I think the Wild have some of the like cheesiest manufactured traditions.
Yeah.
It's like
for years the goal song pissed me off. The
And then they were using the Prince song for a while, which was cool. Let's go
We were
crazy.
doing that too, yeah.
That was cool. Now they're doing something else and it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Lino's got it on the boards. Oh. Dude, they're just battling down there. At least we're controlling it. Oof. Oof. Oof.
Fuck, that was turnover.
Just gave it to him. See, and then they drive out of the zone so fast. Like, that's what I'm saying. Schematically, every time they get control of the puck, they're able to turn it up ice and go. We do it, and it's like that. What the hell?
I mean, we're playing, he didn't have anywhere to go with it. Dump and chase. Got to be the first man to get to it. Got to put it where someone can get it also, but fuck.
Great.
Someone's got to be a leader. Someone's got to stand out from the pack. And it's hard to do that without physical play. We've shown we can't do it by scoring, right? This is the game where you use that type. And I understand. I mean, that's what Greenway's trying to do here. But this is also a dumb play. Like, what are you doing? That's away from the play. Hit him clean. You're going to get a chance. Everyone's completing their checks. Like, you have to make a difference with that. There's no flybys. Like Berube and Evison, these two coaches, they're not going to let you. If you flip the puck out and I skate right by you like a flyby, like you're getting chirped when you go back to the bench. Like you have to complete every check. That's what you have to do in the playoffs. That's what makes it that much more exciting. And the Blues are just getting the best of us in that sense, and they're controlling the momentum.
So is it heart? Is it fucking work ethic? Is it just pure talent, athleticism? Like what is it?
Yeah, I mean it's just it's just hard work. It's a guy like Foligno, like guys joke around, he's got like cement hands. Like he's not gonna toe drag you.
Right.
But he can overpower you. He's got such a big body, and he outworks everybody. You got to be, willing to outwill the guy next to you, that kind of thing. Ooh, nice stop.
Oh no!
Yeah, baby.
No. See, and I don't feel like any of these goals are directly on Fleury.
No. A couple of defensive breakdowns, but
right, they're defensive breakdowns. That's what I'm seeing, at least.
Yeah.
We're gonna play you this replay because this is fucking brutal, man. Yeah, Brennan Stott, he was another one. I think him and Nick Leddy were both on that Chicago team.
Yeah.
That just ripped us out of the playoffs multiple times.
But yeah, I mean, Goudreau and Dumba, that side of the ice, that was just a breakdown. They took advantage of it. We need a goddamn Tilly here. We need a tilt so bad. We need a fight right there. Someone just ran someone. I think that's Delarier. He needs to be on the ice. Like, we traded for him for a reason. Here he is. He's F1. Body. He didn't get him flat-footed, but at least he knocked him down. That's the idea. We got... Oh, looked like they were going to go. Like, I want to see Delarier in a regular shift here now that we're down 3-0. Dude, everyone's fucking 4 guys laying on the ice.
Jesus.
It's like a youth game.
Yeah, I mean, it seems very obvious that we're not playing a physical game. We're playing a finesse game, and they're just going just with sheer brutality. And they're just out-muscling us in every possible way.
That's why I like the Blues. They're a fucking simple team. Get the puck and fucking go north. Simple, old school. Oh my God! If that would have stayed in the zone.
Oh, it's back in there!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on. This sucks. This must be what it's like for my wife to have sex with me.
Dig.
Yeah, it's getting embarrassing because nothing's changing. This is what frustrates me as a Wild fan. So, like, schematically, there's got to be something you can do that's going to switch up and get the strengths and weaknesses resorted. Because it seems like what we're doing is playing directly into their hand, and we're not doing anything differently.
Yeah, I mean, they're just controlling the pace. They have the momentum. It's simple, man. It's not our forecheck. It's not our breakout. You know, we're getting plenty of shots. I don't know. I wish they would keep the tag or on the graphic up there.
The shot counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep dropping it off. They'll like bring it onto the side.
Right. I'm not going to lie. I'm happy to not see just like the traditional Fox Sports North graphic. That was the same for like a decade and a half.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Maybe longer.
Yeah. That whole thing's weird, dude, because then they got bought by NBC Sports for a little bit. And then all of a sudden it's Bally Sports North. I don't understand it, dude. Oh,
damn. Justin Falk, he's a mini boy.
Is he?
Yeah.
There's another one on the ice. We should
Played
keep a
for
tally.
The Bulldogs.
Oh, of course.
Greenway, dig. Keep going. Dig.
Get it in there.
Fucking rights. Keep pounding.
Fight now.
Middleton.
Now fight.
Yeah, Middleton. Come
now
on.
Now fight. Fight.
Oh, fuck.
Fight, motherfuckers. You're getting your asses kicked.
Damn. Oh, my God. They're playing Turnstile in the background. No way. They're playing Turnstile in St. Paul. Hardcore band playing at they like just played on Jimmy Kimmel, but they've always like been big in the, like the underground hardcore scene, and now they're kind of coming out. Oh yeah, you'd like it. It's just weird to hear that at a hockey game.
I feel like
we missed tickets at the Skyway. They're on resale right now for $125 a piece for one person.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to go get some Letterkenny sound bites and put them on the stream deck.
Oh, right.
It's fucking embarrassing. Yeah, because here's the thing: the game in my mind, as a critical Minnesota sports fan, the game's over. If we don't score that goal there, we're not scoring at all.
Yeah,
we can't get this done. We've lost the game. Right. I think it was over at 2-0.
Right,
but
we got a peeper. That doesn't help us so far.
Yeah, exactly. It means nothing.
Oh, the mystery.
Yeah, I don't like our abilities. I don't like what we're doing here. And this is, again, what I was talking about earlier tonight when we started the broadcast. The Minnesota sports teams have a bad habit of starting off series like this, dude. Right. And it might even leak into game 2. And now we're down 2 games going back to St. Louis. So he's already got the extension. They just talked about this. But what if we get swept in the first round?
Oh, we're the best year we've ever had. How fucking picky do you want to be?
This is none Minnesota. Of that matters if you get swept in the first round again.
Yeah, and it's never mattered for anything since 1991, unless you're a Lynx fan. I know you're a huge feminist. I saw the flag.
Yeah.
Pussy hat.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Yep. Big time,
But
man.
you get what I'm saying, though?
I'm an ally.
I was talking about that earlier. Just how, it has been so long since we've had a championship. I was 4 years old. You were what, 7?
Yep.
You were 7 when they won in 91.
Yep.
But I don't remember it. You probably do.
Barely.
Right.
I fell asleep. I don't remember them winning.
Right.
If I remember right, it was Halloween, and I might even be getting 87 mixed up because I was 3 or 4 when the 87 World Series happened. And I remember going there after Halloween, and I remember being so tired I remember being so tired I literally fell asleep after trick-or-treating because I couldn't stay up and watch the game. I was just too tired.
Right. Fuck.
Call me a fatalist. Call me a fatalist, but I'm saying it. I'm saying the game's over. I think the series is over. It's all over.
Oh, come on.
I think you got to fire the head coach, trade Kaprizov, and restart from the ground up. Blow it all up again.
How does Mark Messier not look like Mr. Clean? Just crisp.
It is crazy how like tall and thin he is.
Like guaranteed to win in the Stanley Cup, and they won in like a game 7. That's so badass.
Yeah, he's got to be one of the most badass centers of all time. He was center, right? Mark
Who?
Messier?
Yeah.
He played center, right?
Yeah. Forward.
Yeah, Rangers, right?
Yep.
He
Canucks,
played with Gretzky.
Edmonton.
Gretzky?
Yeah, he was on those teams that were really
He played
good.
with Gretzky in New
Edmonton.
York, right?
Edmonton.
And New York?
Yeah. Or I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was in New York with Gretzky. I swear to God.
I don't think Gretzky won a cup in New York,
I don't think he did either.
but I think Messi did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
It's not looking good, my dude. It's not looking good at all. Looks like he found coke. Yeah. Mark Messier, looks like he picked up a good coke habit after the NHL.
hey, you want to lose weight?
It is interesting how some of those guys, when they retire, they get fat,
Yeah.
which I would say
Yeah, like have you
most of
seen
us...
fucking Brett Hull? Holy shit, man.
And I think most of us understand that seems to be normal. You get older, you gain weight.
Right.
But some of these guys, they get done being a pro or whatever, and they get super thin.
Right.
Like Matt Burke.
Is he super thin?
He was a 300-pound offensive lineman
Right.
for the Vikings.
What's he now?
He looks like me.
Yeah, weird.
I don't know what he weighs now, but he looks like me. He's like thin. Like I'm sure he's still a giant human being, but not compared to what he was.
He went to Hobbit, I believe.
Yeah.
Isn't he
St. Paul boy?
running against Illinois?
I fucking hope so.
Am I crazy?
Oh my God, if he fucking runs against Elon Omar, I will fucking vote for him in a heartbeat. I don't even care what his political beliefs are.
Or maybe that's Royce White that's running.
I don't know. I think you're right. I think Matt Burke is running for something.
Right.
And somebody is running against Elon Omar.
I think that might be Royce White.
And as long as he's not an open, honest to God, as long as he's not an actual Nazi, I'll fucking vote for him.
Yeah.
I'll vote for anybody that runs against her as long as they're not more of a communist.
Right.
She's got the most regurgitated Putin rhetoric out of any politician out there. Like everything she says is straight from the Kremlin.
Right.
Like everything to her is based in white supremacy and Nazis and fucking everything's racist and everything's oppression, and she just wants to keep spending more and more and more and more and more money that we don't fucking have.
Right. Yeah.
She doesn't have to pay for it, so she doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you hear about Rogan because he had that lady and they were talking about troll farms and like how they get people fired up with like that kind of shit, because like you hear from like the 7% of people that are on Twitter, but it's also like the people that stay in their homes and are offended by like most things that happen on a daily basis, and the people that are scared to go out to risk it, to, you know, the people that are still walking around with a mask like outside.
Yeah.
When the sun's out, like,
yeah,
you know, it's just weird. You know,
they mentioned a stat in that same podcast. It was something like, and this really blew my mind, which it shouldn't have. I should have known about this pretty obviously. It's something crazy. It's something like, and I'm probably punching this number up a little bit. I'm probably exaggerating a touch, but it's something like 97% of the tweets made on Twitter are made by 3% of the users or some shit like that, or 10%. Right. Like, the vast majority of the tweets are made by a very small group of people.
Right.
And those people have the loudest voices, of course, and they don't represent the majority of America. That's not how most of us think.
Because you don't meet people very every now and then you'll meet someone that's like that, but it's like, like the I don't know, like, have you ever looked up like libs of TikTok? Like, they just got doxxed, but it's like, yeah, I understand it's a small percentage, but it's like, that's not your everyday person. Like, I don't know, the 97 gender people or whatever.
I mean, I know some trans people, and I'm cool with it. You do your thing. But to sit here and act like these insane claims of, like I said, white supremacy and all that other crazy shit that Elon was running her mouth about, to sit here and make these crazy radical claims like it's, like we're talking about inflation.
Right.
Like we're talking about actual wars that are being fought. It's like...
Well, yeah, it's this virtue signaling. So many people support that because they think that they're doing the right thing. But like the most disgusting thing about it, and it's whether they're on the right or the left, it's like those people honestly believe that it's like good versus evil. And like the more that you look at it, you realize it's all evil. And it's like it's it's not an optimistic approach, but like at some point you need to deal with reality. It's like, I would argue actually that like one side might be worse than the other, but it's like they're both horrific. They're both horrible. Both parties are pro-war. Like good luck. You know what I mean? It's a joke, but
100%. No, I'm with you, brother.
But it's just it's
preaching to the choir.
It's sad though, just to see someone in their 60s on like Facebook, like talking shit about like. And I understand it, because like I understand it, but like talking shit about Biden or talking shit about Trump, like that person believes that it's good versus evil, and that's just that people hate the word nuance, but it's just like ugh, it's so disgusting. It's not that simple.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. My buddy called me a self-righteous centrist the other day.
That's a compliment.
I started laughing so hard. Like,
your boy knows what's up.
I started laughing so hard, and I was not insulted. I was like, "You really think that I'm a self-righteous centrist?" And he goes, "Yeah, you are." And I was just like, "Thank you."
Yeah, no, that's a great compliment. That's the thing. It's like, it just sucks that we're in the day and age where like if you want to talk shit about Trump, someone's just like, "Oh, this guy's a Democrat." And it sucks because if you want to talk shit about Biden, then you're like, "Oh, this kid's a Republican." And it's like, no.
Well, and it started
easy targets.
And I don't think Obama actually ever said this, but the people surrounding Obama, it started back then where if about halfway through his presidency, if you disagreed with him, it was because you're a racist. Like, it wasn't in his first term. That wasn't a thing, right? It started in his second term. And I think a lot of it started off as a joke. Like, oh, yes, you just don't like him because he's black. But then it started to get real after a while. And, like, that shit started to really become true as far as, like, a talking point really running up to and through the Trump administration. And it makes sense because Facebook launched this new algorithm in 2012. Right. And so did Google and a couple of the other companies. It's in 2012, which was halfway through Obama's his presidency.
Right.
So it's like it all does kind of add up to that fucking shit that went down in 2012 with the launching of the new algorithms and how it works. And and it's not that the it's not that the social media platforms are genuinely trying to get people riled up. It's like an unfortunate consequence of how the algorithm works. The algorithm just simply suggests content that people interact with. It just so happens to be people interact with things that piss them off more than anything else. And it's like tenfold. So I think the real point and easy end to this is we need a new fucking algorithm. Okay, so that algorithm sucks. Let's get a new one.
Right. Like, you work a 10-hour day and you're just beat, and you go home and you look on Facebook and it's like people in riots like running up and throwing bricks at people that disagree with them, and it's just like, oh my god, because I would be one of those people like originally, like several years ago, where I would get like fired up, and I'd be, and I might have commented, and then it's just like, then you realize it's eating up your time. You're not making any difference,
and
it's,
you're feeding the algorithm now
Right,
to
right,
go
right.
to more people, so they get in and argue with you and
So
call you
whenever-
an idiot, so
yeah.
that it goes like, and
Yeah.
it just keeps going. And
so
going.
whenever you open your phone, it's
not
someone
good.
you with a different ideology than yours sucker punching someone else, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like that's how they get you.
That's
you know?
why I love the Reddit system. It's simple.
Mhm.
It's an upvote or a downvote,
Right,
and if it gets an upvote, it literally goes higher in the thread.
right.
If it gets a downvote, it gets bumped down. So after a while, once people lose interest, no matter how many upvotes it has, it eventually goes away.
Right.
However, if it pisses a bunch of people off and they just downvote it, it goes straight to the bottom where nobody ever will see it again.
Right.
So you can just bury shit
Yeah.
quick. Like, that's a good algorithm in my mind. And that's why they call Reddit the front page of the internet, dude, because I swear to God, other than like 4chan and 8chan, Reddit is like where it all comes from. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure a lot of shit is born on 4chan and 8chan, but it's such a
Right.
sketchy place.
Right.
Like, there's so much nasty, weird shit that pops up over there.
Well, I just like how it's so broad. Like, name anything that you're into within your day. It's like YouTube, and where like Reddit will have some type of content about it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's what I love about
There's
it,
a
because I'm
sub
into
for
weird
everything.
shit like old scooters and stuff like that. And it's like, I'll look up someone that had a conversation like 7 years ago, and it's like, it's beneficial information,
Oh,
But just like the
huge.
vastness of it is awesome. Whether you're into music, sports, I mean,
And the depth of intelligence and experience on Reddit is astounding.
oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
true professionals
Right.
from the industry will be on there talking to you.
right,
And you don't know that you're literally talking to the guy who just mixed fucking Amy Winehouse's record. And
Yeah.
he's on Reddit
right.
in the production thread answering
Yeah.
people's questions about what mic you should use or whatever.
Right.
And I love it. I
Like
love
taking the advice from someone you've never met before, and it like really helping you out is the
Yeah,
idea. That's
yeah,
weird.
dude.
Like if you said that like 20 years ago, someone would be like, well, how are you fucking gonna do that? Oh fuck, more like 30, 40 years ago.
my favorite
but-
part about it. Oh, we're on the third quarter.
See, it's
We're
all
in the
good.
third period. Oh no, we're not. These are highlights from the other game.
Oh yeah. Edmonton,
But
Draisaitl just getting buried. He's a
But what's
gentleman.
really interesting though is like somebody will say something that's definitely true.
Mhm.
My favorite is when other people come up and they're like, "Oh, I'm sick of you guys and your gatekeeper bullshit." And it's like, that's not gatekeeping. That's the fucking truth.
Yeah.
Like, that's the reality. Like, I understand it sounds shitty, but that's how the pros do it. There's no other way than that way if you want to get that result.
right.
You can produce a song, but if you want to produce a song at the level that these guys do, this is how they're doing it. And there is no other way to accomplish that.
Right.
It's like if you were listening to an NHL head coach on Reddit talk about how to win a championship, and then some guy who's never won a championship being like, "I don't know, man, I don't coach like that. You know, I get my guys to da-da." And it's like, okay, I get it, man. That's the way to coach a team.
Right.
But if you want to coach a championship NHL team, this is the way these guys all do it.
Right.
And you'll notice themes through that too. You'll notice whether it's NHL, NFL, any pro sport, there's a very similar thread that runs through every single champion.
Mhm.
And it's like between their rhetoric, between their work ethic, their focus on down to their priorities. Like,
Right.
what is their biggest priority? How do they deal with their day-to-day life and relationships and distractions? There's a theme that runs through the champs.
Mhm.
So, like I said, yeah, there's like some variances, but this is the way the pros win championships.
Right.
And if you put that all together in like the Reddit analogy, it's hilarious because I'll be on there listening to some dude say some shit that's definitely true.
Yeah.
And then you get the people that come behind him and try to argue and, well, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, I can read and I'm like, this dude's like legit.
Yeah.
He does know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Or my other favorite is you get the people that are super pretentious, like doing super long rants about shit where it's like, none of this is like factual. This is just opinion about how you like to do things.
Oh yeah, yeah. That or it's
like,
just someone with way too much time is on their hands. The idea that people have time to do that is just, I don't know. Even the idea of commenting, and I've been the one that I've done it before, but it's one thing to like I comment on like a Facebook post, but like a Star Tribune article, like I have friends that will just start arguing, and it's like, go to work, like, you know, eat lunch, have a cigarette, drink a beer.
I love to comment.
You know, like
I comment in the like.
What are you doing?
The themed ones for shit. Like, I was very active in some of the Game of Thrones Reddits when Game of Thrones was a big thing.
Yeah.
I was in those because some of them were like exchanging and commenting on theories of what we thought were happening. Some of them were jokes and memes.
Yeah.
A lot of them were running jokes, like legitimate long running jokes. Yeah, a lot of the Marvel ones, like I'm pretty active in those just because I like fucking talking about that stupid shit because it helps me relax and pass the time. I'm like, I don't want to think about business or serious shit. I'm going to talk about Marvel movies like I'm a kid again. So yeah, those are the ones I'm active in. The like serious ones that get down to like music gear or music theory, shit like that. I don't comment much in those because I don't actually have the confidence that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to that kind of shit. Like, I got opinions. I know what good gear is, but like, I'm not going to tell you why this microphone is better than that one. Right. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, so I'm not very, but I read them. And I read the arguments, and like, this is where it gets interesting for me is when I have a buddy like my buddy who is playing guitar for me, Dalton. He pointed one. He sent me to one, and I was like, I don't see what the problem is here. He's like, that's all wrong. He was talking about music theory and like arguing about a scale and like, and he's like, that's not even true. Like the guy had like, it was this long thread that was like, and it was crazy. And I was like, I would have never even known that.
Yeah.
He's like, that's the fucking problem with Reddit is there's people on there that'll just make shit up. Like, bing bong, fuck your life.
Is this an ESPN commercial? This is wild.
They got to stay young and hip for the kids, man. They got to make their commercials look like TikTok videos now.
Wow.
Intense.
The party hard, Andrew WK.
I still think it's some of the best sports music ever made.
What's that?
Andrew WK stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what the Magicians were playing for their goal song at the end, like this year.
I thought it was great. If I remember right, he's actually sober. Is that true? Chat, fact check that for me. Is Andrew WK, is he sober? Something tells me
you can't party hard if you're sober, can you?
I don't
just slam in 7-Ups. Like, what's the deal?
I'm telling you, something tells me he's actually straight edge. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Fact check me, chat. I want to know. You guys put it down in the comments. Fucking flame me in the comments if I'm wrong about that. Young Billy Huso. Need another pop?
No, I'm good.
I gotta say pop because we're in Minnesota. We're talking hockey.
Why do you normally call it soda?
Yeah.
First time being held scoreless through 2 periods at home this entire season.
Of course, and it happens in the most important game of the year. It's probably because I'm watching or because we're live streaming. Are we the bad luck or are we missing the good luck? Like, who's the fan that usually folds his towel before the game but forgot to today? Or
right. Oh. It's a good start to the period.
All right. We got a minute left on the peeper. What is she saying?
Talking about the guys that we brought in at the trade deadline.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't have time to pay attention to anything sports related this year.
Man, she's got such a soft voice. It's like Delilah. What up?
At least it's not annoying.
No, I think she's, yeah.
There's so many like female voices though, and this is gonna make me sound like a total asshole, but there's so many female voices when they raise their voice. There's something about the frequency where it just after a while it's just annoying. Like it's not even their fault. Like there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, yeah. But like the opposite too, like a fucking, I don't know, when I was a kid, I listened to Dr. Laura. And like, I don't know, like I said earlier, like Delilah, like that girl's voice, man, a girl can have a smooth, soothing voice. But like you said, it's the opposite. It's a lot more lower, soft pace.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, there's plenty of dudes with annoying voices that do sports commentary.
Yeah.
I might be one of them for all I know.
Fuck. I am for sure.
I've heard I have a good voice, but I don't know if that's actually true. I do want to start doing voiceover work.
Oh, yeah.
I've been thinking about doing a fucking Fiverr profile, bro. Like literally building a profile on Fiverr. Like hire me to do your voiceover shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Build a little vocal booth in the corner.
Oh boy.
Oh
fuck.
Can't believe he missed that. Yeah, I gotta get the sound bites. Fucking Cloth, one of my fans. Because I was watching one of these games and I was like, unbelievable. I just kept saying that over. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now that's the thing, like he'll just randomly text me, unbelievable. I gotta get that, and then I gotta get a bunch of those Letterkenny clips.
Yo, little punch board.
Fucking embarrassing. Oof. Yep, it's all proven to be true. Nick Leddy, Brendan Saad, those guys, they're the wild killers, man. If you want to beat the Wild and make a run to the Stanley Cup, get Nick Leddy and Brendan Saad on your team. Dude, 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 dude. Dude, 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 dude.
Well, Riley's trying to look for confirmation. It would have been in St. Louis.
Oh, he did hit that with his hand. I think it went off Ryan O'Reilly. I think he went like this and hit it.
Oh, it did it Greenway. But it hit the glass first.
Yep. No penalty.
If it didn't, yeah.
No penalty. That was a good call. That was a good no call.
Right.
Because that's a fucking one, because they'll give you the delay of game on that one, too. I've seen that one bite the Wild in the ass plenty of times. And I feel like that's when you know you're playing the worst version of your own hockey, is when you get the delay of... That's just like, come on, man. Okay, Lucas says he's not 100%. He looked it up. Luca didn't see anything about Andrew WK being straight edge. Maybe I made that party. Up. Maybe
he probably parties hard.
You think he parties hard?
I think he does. Maybe not anymore. That song's like 15 years old. It's sad just saying that.
Man, I remember discovering Andrew WK on a sports video game.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
I don't remember what game it was. I don't remember if it was MLB or...
It was something like that,
Madden.
Yeah.
It could have been... I think it was Madden, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was like Madden 2000 or 2004 or something like that. Come on, boys. Put it in there.
Wrap around.
Who lost their stick?
I don't know.
Oh, the one-timer's blocked. He didn't even make it to the net. And he chops it back in. At least he got it back into the blue line. Well, did we get a fucking shift change in there? That's what I thought he was trying to do when he chopped it back in like that.
Trying
And
to get it deep.
that's what I always get confused about too, because unless you're there, it's really hard to understand like the intent, because they cut it off on TV.
Right.
So you see them do some crazy shit, and they follow the puck, obviously. But you're like, what the fuck, man? Because you don't realize they just fucking did a line shift on the other side.
Right. That's most of the time why they're dumping it in.
Yeah, because sometimes it's like, why didn't you just pass it to this guy who's wide open right behind you and go the other? But it's too hard to. It's a frustrating sport to watch. Oh my god,
he stepped on the puck. We got to score here. Oh.
It's a frustrating sport to watch on TV. So they got another stickless dude.
Nice fucking hit. Open ice.
That was a nice play.
What's with the sticks going everywhere?
Dude, that guy cannot. I think it's that one guy who keeps losing his stick, and I don't know what it is.
Shit.
I think that's the same guy who's lost his stick 3 times in a row.
Fuck.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's just frustrating. Like, come on, boys. Fuck, turned over.
Ooh, Luka with a mean stat. 15 block shots by the Blues, 3 by the Wild.
Yeah.
That does make a big difference. Yeah, because like you said, we've been getting the shots.
Yeah, we
got the shot counter up there now. Oh, I don't have the fucking graphic on. They got the shot counter up there now. 32 shots for the Wild.
God, Parayko's a big fuck.
23 for the fucking Blues. There, now you guys can see it. Oh, God. See, I don't like how the speed they come in with, and we just give them the path.
He's one of the fastest players in the show, Kyrou. Wheels. Oh, boy. Oh, I thought we would have had numbers there.
Oh, come on, man. Oh. There you go. Come on.
Come on, Fiala.
Come on, boys. Oof. Running out of time. We got to score like now, and we got to score right away after that. I mean, there's just not enough time to pull this off.
Such a bullshit rule. You lose your bucket, you gotta fucking get off the ice. That's the first time I've seen Foligno take a run at somebody. First time. Chirp me if you think I'm fucking... I don't know. We just haven't had the punch.
Yeah, I agree.
Delarier's like tried to get stuff going, but I haven't seen him much. I mentioned earlier, I don't know how much some of the fourth lines are gonna play. There's Foligno throwing his weight around.
See, I actually like that shot. Get it on goal. They stop it. We're going to have a face-off in their end. Get a good, healthy line change. Yeah. I like that shot. I like the idea of... I feel like we've been trying to get too cute.
Yeah.
$15 block shots for the Blues to the Wild's 3 block shots. That is a pretty big telling stat. If you're not even getting shots to the bucket, I mean, it's not really good. See there, I just did it again. Shots to the bucket because I've been watching so much basketball.
It's all good. That's funny.
Oh, man. Like I said, I would have felt bad about it, but like I said, there's professional dudes doing the same thing. The way they're moving the ball up and down the field.
Right.
Oh, man. That made me laugh pretty hard. Made me feel so much better about myself.
Oh yeah, no, it's
if we go down 1-0, I do think it's bad. Really, really bad. If somehow they come back and win this game, though, what do you think it is? Did we have a bunch of downtime? Like, is it just rust?
No, we've been active. It's only a couple of day break. That's not what it is. It's just like, dude, that's the way the game goes. You see how many shots we've got? We haven't played bad. We just had a couple of bad bounces, taken some dumb penalties. Both teams have. They were better on special teams and on 5-on-5 play.
It is cool as fuck that it's a series, so it's like, doesn't mean everything that we're losing, but at the same time, it's like, ugh. The Wild tradition. And I get it. Every time I do this, I understand, like, D. Nevison has nothing to do with the previous 10 years, right? Like, I get that. But still doesn't make me feel better.
Well, with our crew, we talk about us being like a big bruising team. We go down 1-0. That's the type of team you want to be down 1-0 because they're going to come out fucking flying game 2.
Yeah.
But we haven't showed that part of our game tonight. Sound like a broken record, but fuck. It's fucking Foligno.
No, we're getting the power play.
For reals?
Yep.
Hey, that's the second time it's happened to me tonight. I need to keep fucking running my mouth. Hey, you sure that kid was actually a play-by-play guy? I'm just kidding. Holy fuck. Well, good for us.
I mean, it hasn't meant anything all night, so we'll see.
Right.
That's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
There, that should work now. There we go. Now it's working. Beautiful.
Oh for 5.
0 for 5. Damn. That's brutal, dude.
Oh shit. There's blood. That's a double minor. There's no way there's no blood. Control your shit,
No
Fiala.
blood. No blood.
Well, there goes the peeper.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
What? I didn't see any blood.
Yeah, you did. You said it.
Oh, I just assumed that there was, but oh my god. Yeah, how do you not bleed from that? If you don't bleed from that, it's like, what is this guy made out of?
Oh.
That's a good one because it's gonna look cool. Right? And it doesn't hurt that bad.
Right.
And
when it hits
you
you
get
in
a
the
double.
forehead,
Now your team's on the power play for 4 minutes, or I guess we were. They'll get 2.5 minutes out of it. Do my Minnesota math there, but
Okay, so you don't have to have blood.
I didn't fucking know that.
So if you guys weren't listening or you're watching this back on playback or
In
whatever,
the junior game, it's straight up blood. I've seen guys try and bite their lip after they get hit in the face, just trying to draw blood to get that extra 2.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
And it's up to the ref's discretion. So they were explaining this to us. I don't if you guys have the audio turned down at home. So there doesn't have to be blood. There just has to be per the ref's opinion from the high sticking. If it results in any type of injury, he can call it a double minor. And since he took it to the forehead and the way he went down, he deemed there was an injury.
I don't like that. There should be blood. You can just Cinderella it or Hollywood it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That means if you go down and result in an injury, then you better get a better chance. I just hate that shit laying on the ice. Here we go, odd man rush.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. This is just like fucking embarrassing. Unbelievable. I gotta get those audio clips in the stream deck so I can just keep pressing them all game long. I'll get some old Doc Emmerich fucking caroms into the corner.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's how you fucking clear a puck.
There you go. So fucking brutal. What a damn shame. What a joke. Unbelievable. Nice clear. But we're running out of time. We don't have time for this shit. But what else do you do when you got a long fucking penalty kill like this, right? Like, you can't be overly aggressive in the neutral zone. Otherwise, one wrong error and everybody's behind you, right? You just got to hang back.
Yeah, we're more passive. When it's like a 5-on-4, like that's why it's interesting to see the St. Louis power play, just because they're very aggressive. But yeah, in a situation like this, you try and so a lot of times you can't even end up getting off the ice. Good kill so far, though.
Is that a penalty on them?
No, just a hand pass. It'll come out of the zone.
I hate this kind of shit. The music.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it's one of the greatest guitar players of all time, Randy Rhoads, playing one of the greatest, most iconic riffs of all time, Crazy Train. And then you just brought in somebody else to record a shittier version of the riff with shittier guitar tone.
Right. Hey, it sells.
It shouldn't.
You can buy a lot of sandwiches with all the money they made off that track.
Fucking bullshit.
A lot of sandwiches.
I understand sampling and repurposing. I get that. But don't bring in a shitty guitar player. Unless you got to do that. Maybe they had to because they couldn't get the... No, because they got the... I. So they got the rights to it.
Right.
Oh, what a fucking shit show, boys. Fucking embarrassing. Good clear. I don't know, dude. They didn't, Luke in the chat, they didn't tell us anything about changing that rule. They just told us that that's what the rule is. I don't know when that happened.
Yeah, like yeah, because like in the junior game, it's straight up like they're looking for confirmation. You'll see the official skate over. Oh, nice. Oh my God. Can't stop all of them. Dude, there's been a lot of blowouts in game ones.
Is that a hat trick for Perrin or Perron?
No. Maybe a second.
It's definitely a second.
Mother.
Yeah.
People are leaving.
Yep.
Bye.
People are heading to the exits.
Like I said, you would have spent fucking $1,000 getting a ticket, getting something to eat, grabbing some pops, grabbing some brews, parking, gas. It's like $4 a gallon. Holy heavens.
Here's your replay.
East,
see? And he's even
West,
saying it too.
Can't make the third.
He's even saying it too on commentary. Like, on these rebounds, there's no one there checking the open guys. So when these rebounds are happening, they're going directly to Blues players. And even I figured this out. And I don't even know how to fucking do this. Like,
shit.
I know how to skate. I know how to play hockey, but I don't understand the game like you guys do. I felt like last time we did one of these, I was like, I don't understand this game like I do football, and everything I was doing was just making football analogies. Which I was like, that's
all good.
I was like, that's stupid. Don't do that this game. So I've been trying not to do it, and it's basically me just having no idea what I'm talking about. But I can put that together. Like,
Right.
I remember that distinctly, even just playing, because I didn't play organized hockey.
Mhm.
I played basically street hockey and pond hockey, pickup hockey with my buddies who were all really good hockey players.
Yeah. Well, didn't Edison go to state in like 97?
Yeah, but that's not when. It was when I was in Coon Rapids.
Oh, okay.
And like we were in the area where it was like Coon Rapids, Fridley, Spring Lake Park, and Blaine kind of all come together in like a corner area. And I always lived in that same area. So it was like literally a 5-minute bicycle ride to go to your friend's house in another city. Because we're all right there, right around Northtown and that whole fucking suburban area up there.
Yeah.
And they're really serious about fucking hockey and baseball up there.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddies were really good at hockey, like really fucking good. And so, we'd play street hockey in the summer. We'd play fucking pond hockey and pickup in the winter. And they always stuck me in at goalie.
Right.
And because I wasn't good enough as a stick handler and as a shooter to play for real. And we couldn't check. I wanted to play defenseman because I watched hockey and I wanted to fuck people up like you do in football.
Yeah.
But they were like, you can't do that, dude. And I'm like, why not? So they always stuck me in goal. Yeah, see, I fucking told you that was a hat trick for him. See?
Oh, was it?
Luca confirmed it in chat.
Oh,
Thanks,
nice.
buddy. Thanks, buddy.
Legit.
I thought so.
His third tour with the Blues.
Really?
His third fucking tour.
Well, even I knew that. Even I knew that shit. You gotta control them rebounds. And so I ended up catching everything because I played baseball and I was really good. Like I played second base and I played shortstop. And so I could catch just about anything, no matter how fast you were shooting it at me. Maybe not at this level, but like when we were kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I just started catching everything and killing every play.
Yeah.
Like I stopped trying to because I couldn't control those rebounds. Like I couldn't keep it all straight where my guys were, where their guys. So I'd like deflect it, but then it'd go to somebody and I'd get scored on. So I finally said, fuck this shit. And I just started catching everything, dude. I started shutting shit down, dude. They started, dude, everybody wanted me to join the hockey team. We couldn't afford it though. We were too poor.
Broomball, playing goalie, like bar league broomball is so much fun. Just because it's a bigger ball and you don't have to wear pads and
do you remember
it's not coming in as quick, you know?
You remember when we did something like that? Was it floor hockey or whatever it was in gym class where there were big styrofoam sticks?
Oh, yeah, you wear the fucking guaranteed to get laid goggles that like come out this month. Like not even like safety goggles. I mean, I guess they are safety goggles, but it was kind of funny because like there's job sites where you have to wear safety goggles and I'll throw one of those on and I got in trouble. He's like, those don't count. I'm like, come on, they're fucking cool though, right? You know what I mean? But they like go out to here. But,
oh man. Yeah, I think that was called floor hockey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like you still played with a puck, but didn't it have balls on? Or no, was it a ball?
No, those are brutal.
It was a puck.
It was
with
probably
balls?
just like a hollow, like rubber puck. Because the ones that you're talking about, like from our childhood, with the three balls.
And it had like
you
basically
ever been hitting the knee with one of those?
Oh, yeah.
Not.
Dude, yeah. It was a real puck.
Oh my god.
It equated to a real puck.
Right.
Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I mean, maybe worse if it's frozen.
Dude, we're
just because one's rubber and the other one's hard plastic. Like,
dude, we're fucking each other up with them. That was so much fun. I miss being little. I miss being little and being able to get injured and like the next day you're fine.
Right.
You remember that? Now if I pick up a sock wrong, it fucks me up for 3 days.
Right. This is nice. The only thing you kind of worry about is like dinner. You know, just
when
like
you're a kid.
just like kind of like even when you're just like a youth, you know, like you didn't have fucking responsibilities, you know, like that. You know. Just like in like
and you
the
don't
youth,
know how great you have it when you're that young. There's no way you can. It sucks because everybody tells you what to do, right?
You're not put in a position to fail. You know what I mean? For the most part.
Yeah.
To where like, you know, when obviously, you know, but that shit's funny.
Man, I remember
the glory days.
I remember even like just in middle school and high school, just being able to like, oh, it's summer vacation. I'm going to fucking drink so much Mountain Dew and eat so many Doritos and play so many video games and watch so many movies. And it was just like, now when I do that shit, I feel like I'm wasting my life.
Right.
Like, I'm down here fucking around a lot, but I'm also doing shit
Right.
a lot. Working on stuff, figuring shit out. My biggest thing is, like, last couple months has just been building a new routine. And I'm not great at maintaining it, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. But one of the big things is making sure I play drums every single day. And even when I don't make it every day, that's not the point.
Right.
Because even just playing almost every day, dude, I've gotten so much better, so much faster.
Oh, geez. Foligno.
Now there's a fight.
Well, no, like they didn't even agree to go. Like Foligno never dropped his gloves. He's still holding on to his twig. But I think it was Pareko. He's the one earlier. God, he's a big dude. I mean, he's like taller than Greenway right there. I mean, in that situation, no one on St. Louis is going to drop the mitts. Oh! That's just skate there. There ain't shit. You can wear shot blockers if you're a defenseman, but forwards don't wear those. That looked like it hit
him in the side of the knee.
I think it got him on. Well, that could be bad too, because on the inside of or the back end of those pads, there isn't anything. They're only shell in the front, so everything in the back side is vulnerable.
Tender on the side of your knees. There, you can't build any muscle or anything there. It's just straight tendon, ligament, and bone, just right there. Well, this game's fucking over, dude. Should we wrap this up earlier, or you want to fucking white knuckle the last few minutes?
We can kill it.
Should we kill it?
I'll be back next time you want me back for a game. This is fun.
This was a blast, dude. I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna turn
thanks
this
for fucking
graphic
having me,
off. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. There's no reason to continue this shit show. He's got to get up early. If you guys like this, make sure you hit like, subscribe, flame us in the comments if we fucked up or said some stupid shit. Otherwise, we're gonna try to get back here. Do you want to try to take a day off work?
Never.
Do like Game 6. It's 11
That's
a.m.
on a weekday?
Yeah, it's like Thursday, and it's like 11 a.m.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Well, if we go to a Game 7, then maybe we'll do the Game 7, which is a Saturday.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll double check it before we wrap this up here so we can let the people know. If it goes to a Game 7, we'll come back and do a Game 7, which is Saturday the 14th at 11 a.m.
That's Saturday.
Real primetime hockey.
It's fucking
real
weird.
primetime stuff there. So you'll have to get here at like 10 a.m.
For sure. Yeah. And
which I suppose isn't that big of a
set
problem.
up an interview with the your buddy, the guy that schedules Old Man fucking River. 80-year-old. You can fucking... Hell yeah.
I should try to just reach out to the NHL and just try to get him on a podcast, which he'll never do, or even a phone interview, which he would never do. But if he does, like, I will interview him sincerely, and then at the end, I'll just be like, so what the fuck are you thinking with this schedule?
Right, stagger the games, dipshit. It's not fucking 1930. Like,
It's
people
so
are watching
dumb.
all these games. They're tuning in on the NHL package. They don't want all of them to hit intermission at the same time. Fucking figure it out. You probably make like $250,000 a year.
So if we do another one of these wild games for the playoffs here, it'll be Game 7, which will be next, not this Saturday. It'll be next Saturday at 11 a.m. Oh, God. They're dumb. They're so dumb. On a Saturday.
Yeah, it's baloney.
Who does that? All right, guys. Thanks. And, let me see if I can fucking do this from here. I don't think I can. I don't think I have this set up right. I just have to do it up here. All right, we're going to wrap this up. You guys have a good night. The Wild suck. Fuck off.